やっほー、こんばんは。やつのはくです。今日もよろしくお願いします。Good evening, Yata no Hakuya here. I've been kind of farming this game non-stop, so hopefully we're gonna be able to actually play the event. No more farming, please, no more farming. Farming is so painful in this game. Hello there, Rico. Hello, hey my guy. Today got the ping on time, excellent. Hey there, Fanta. That's a crazy title. What do you mean, crazy title? The title is Showdown in Chinatown. Nothing crazy about that. Nothing strange, nothing off. It's just Showdown in Chinatown.
朱古力除咗打鬼，仲可以當零食咁食。保鮮紙除咗捉鬼咧，
there's
仲
nothing...
可以攞嚟包隔夜餸，簡直抵到爛。
Absolutely nothing crazy about it. But yeah, I hope you guys have all been well. A bit of a late start today on our stream, but who cares? Who cares? It's okay to have a late start sometimes, right? Reminds me of my Chinese name, Hamka-chun. Hamka-chun? What does that mean? I've never heard of a Chinese name like that before. That's crazy. Oh wait, so you're Chinese? Oh my goodness, why is there so many Chinese people? Are my viewers secretly Chinese? Are they secretly all Chinese? That's crazy. So, it's so unique, right? Don't you dare uwu at me. Don't you dare uwu at me. It reminds me of yesterday when I was playing Wuwa, Wuthering Waves, and Regulus, except it wasn't Regulus, the voice actor, Karina Reeves, was playing Encore, and she did the uwu at me. And oh my god, I'm sorry, Karina Reeves. But you cannot play a 10-year-old uwooing. It doesn't work. Karina Reeves is an excellent Regulus actress, but like, oh my dear lord. She cannot woo, and she cannot be a 10-year-old. It does not work. Gosh, why do you have to remind me of that? Ethnicity is Chinese here. Oh my goodness, there's so many Chinese people. I'm being invaded by Chinese people. It's fucking wild. Hello there, Sunday. Hello. Sunday, it has been very difficult. It has been very difficult trying to grind, okay? I look at this, right? Look at this. I have 4 characters that are leveled, and I cheated with Soneto. I used the free insight. Honestly, I think I wasted the insight on her. I don't like Soneto at all. But I didn't have any other 5 stars to give the insight to. I think, like, are all the new actual usable characters like level 6, right? It must be kind of hard to start now. It is difficult. It is so difficult. I mean, I'm like bulldozing through the story, but it's kind of crazy. Burmese here. Someone delete me from that country. You mean it's not Burma anymore. Don't you mean you're Myanmese? What is that? Myanmese? Or yeah. You're Myanmese, right? I'm seriously though, like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. It's a cursed existence. Myanmar, Burma. Yeah. I actually do like Burmese food quite a bit. Especially like Burmese tea leaf salad is absolutely the bomb. It is the bomb. I like my fermented foods. So whoever came up with the idea of fermenting tea leaves, mwah, love to you. But yeah, I'm so sorry that you come from a cursed nation. I know a little something about that. Living in a cursed nation. I've been playing since the first week of service and still some stages are hard to clear. I think I was talking about how like I think that girls are not as attracted to games that are like more hardcore. But like nothing about this game seems casual to me at all. I think like this and Arknights both have like substantial female player base, but there's nothing casual about them. The amount of math and grinding and spreadsheets you need to do, I'm still trying to find a decent guide to find out where to farm materials is. I'm trying my hardest to get Nyangre to Insight 3 and trying to make these freaking apples was a bitch and a half. I'm nowhere close to getting on to Insight 3. As you can see, I have like no materials for that. Saturday is gacha. Yeah, I'm a gacha streamer now. It's crazy, isn't it? Just gacha all day, every day gacha. Actually, give me 1 second. I need to log in. I need to get my login rewards for Wuthering Waves. I need those free polls because damn. Reverse 1999 is not a very popular game, so finding recent guides can be kind of tough. Why do people play it? I feel like there's more streamers who play Reverse than there are streamers who play Arknights. Isn't that crazy? You don't need Insight 3 for events. Angel, hello! I don't need Insight 3. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Because this has been really difficult. Everything costs so much money. Alright, hopefully... Because I couldn't even pass chapter 3, that got me really worried. And think you need Insight 2 level 20? Alright. I think we should be fine then. I don't have a 4th character yet. I kind of regret using the Insight 3 item, the free Insight item on Chinatown.
Greetings. Today your shirt matches the color of your eyes.
Stop talking,
well.
Stop talking, Chinatown. Oh, I know.
Greetings.
I know.
Today
I know what I can do.
Matches the color of your eyes very well.
I know what I can do.
Ah,
Ah, there we go. There we go. I know what I'm gonna do now. Chinatown, I will... Where's Chinatown? Where is Chinatown? Yes. There we go. Much better. I still don't like you though, but like, at least your Japanese voice is nice. So that's actually pretty decent units, so it's not an entire loss. Oh, okay. I believe this is the most popular guide available. Oh, Twitch, I think Twitch censored your link. If you could, you can post the link on my Discord. I'll read it there. Let me get an invite link out. Invite. Oh wait, I need to go to Twitch. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Twitch censored your link. You can post a link in my Discord. And I'll get along to reading it. She's a free buffer who can disarm, so she's very helpful while you get other 6 stars. I see. Yeah, I'm gonna try to build up Isolde.
Please, have a seat.
But also...
You'll always feel at ease.
Getting rice. Oh, not salt. Never mind. Getting salt and that for her. Difficult. Man, why do they have to make these? I haven't even looked at team comps yet. So I have no idea what I need to do. You only need level L3, Insight 3, level 6 if you want to try hard the in-game content. Jolyo is dual board. What does that mean? I don't know what that is. What you're trying to type. Doyobi is gotcha. Jolyo. Okay. Huh? Jolyo. Wait, no, I don't know Chinese. What am I saying? I don't know Chinese. I don't know Chinese. Verse is quite fun, especially if you like light novels.
I've got you some very horrible movies.
But it's a bit much nowadays.
It's gonna be an unforgettable evening.
It's a bit much nowadays. It's a bit much nowadays. With the whole ass new story chapter coming every once per month. Huh? It's not once per month, is it? That's a bit too fast. Isolde, my goat. Yeah, she's so pretty. Her voice is so nice. And she's definitely not crazy. Getting rice in the salt or getting salt in the rice, okay? A little bit of salt is good in your rice, but I don't think anyone could eat rice inside salt. Added under your gacha. Thank you very much, Fanta. Jiu is Saturday in Mandarin. That's crazy. There's no way I would have known that. There's absolutely zero reason that I would have known that beforehand if you didn't tell me. Absolutely zero. I don't know Chinese. Haku starts talking Mandarin. No, I could never do you guys dirty like that. I could never speak Chinese. That's crazy. Those events have like 374 substory. Yeah, I know. I played where is it? I played So and Rape. I didn't read it, but I did all the I did all these little puzzles so that I could get Liang's insights materials. So much reading. There's no way I can do all this stuff. You're totally not Chinese. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. Like, I've lived in some parts of China before, but I'm not Chinese. Okay, I've lived in many places. Believe. I think I made a Twitter post a while ago showing, because it was trending, showing all the places I've been, all the places I've visited, and all the places I've lived. And there was a lot of flags. I've been in many places. Oh, you joined my... Ah, thank you for posting the link. Thank you very much. Thank you, Fanta. Yeah, it's an event per month. Yeah. The gacha channel in my Discord server actually... It used to be called... Wait, where the heck is... It used to be called... Mika-verse? Because I only played Mika games. But, you know, I realized... Wait, I play Wuwa as well. And now I play reverse. I might as well change it to gacha. Like right now, I don't think I have that many people in there, so there's no point in making like a different channel for every game. But yeah, event per month is insane. There's no way I can keep up, man. I'll just play the events that I want to play. Free mats and poles, yeah. I'll just chat here so it's easier. Alright. Welcome, welcome. Mika team. Play crap ton of gacha games too, like around 10. Can't further grind them all. Yeah, it's insane. I have a natural tendency to want to grind because I want to progress and I want to be able to pull, basically. And that's how the games get you, man. I've been slowly coming to realize that I can't do that.
After a ghost reincarnation, I can get this energy. Just need to transform them. Boil water, roast meat, make batteries.
Like,
nothing is a problem.
Wuthering Waves
Especially
has
the meat.
way too
I
much
would say it's
content
#1 in the world.
for me to be able to properly do it all. I can barely even finish a story at this point. So, and like, playing through the start of this game made me realize, oh my god, this game is eating all my time. I'm gonna get a basic team out, and then I'm just going to take it easy because there's no friggin' way, man. There's no way. Yeah, as the main story's done, then yeah, let's leave it at that. I have a natural tendency to grind. Ugh, please. I didn't realize I talked like that in English dub. Oh, what language do you play in? I'm guessing we play in Chinese. Yeah, I actually listened to a couple of the characters and how they speak.
お疲れ様です、長官。現在ドジャースタジアムにて発生した魔性乱闘事件に関する情報を記録しています。
I'm playing JP as a bona fide otaku weeaboo. Stop wooing at me. Yeah, so I've been like listening to the characters, and it feels like most of the characters, their best characterization is in English.
Miss Boydier once asked me, "What kind of officer do you want to be?" My answer was simple. I want to be an officer that can look into the victim's family's eyes with no regrets.
Like, I think the best performance is always in the English. The Japanese completely lose characterization. I mean...
Привет, Miss Verton. I'm arranging the travel notes from the last
How
trip.
do you sound?
Well, yes,
she speaks with a Russian
sometimes.
accent, right? She's Russian. Yannisei is Russian. What does she sound like in Chinese?
至今为止，这双脚已
She
经
just
踏
sounds
上
like a
过许
Chinese
多地
person.
方。
She just sounds like a Chinese person.
こんにちは、ミス・ベルティ。この前の旅行記を整理してたところです。なんて書いてあるのか、時々自分でもわからなくなってしまうのが
And like the Japanese
少
one,
し難点ですけどね。
it's the same, right? You don't really get the character in it. She loses her distinctive flavor. Is it Spanish? It probably is.
こんにちは。
Oh, welcome, white sir.
Like even on Lei, if you switch her to, well, if you switch her to Japanese, it's just kind of meh.
ああ、ゆうべ家にこもってブログ書いてた。
I'm pretty
そしたらあ
sure
っという間に今
the
って
voice
わけ。
actress is Ayane Sakura,
来世で寝だめしよう。
also known as Jiang Yu in Girls Frontline. And like, she's cute and she plays a lot of Chinese girl characters, but like, she loses her very specific, identity.
霊は生まれ変わる瞬間にエネルギーが生じるから、それをちょっと転換させれば、水を沸かしたり、お肉焼いたり、電源にしたり、何にでも使いたい放題。特に焼肉。その味はまさに天にも昇る味。
Like, she's just stereotypical Ayane Sakura, right? They don't get the characterization because she's very specifically like a poor ass broke bitch living in a haunted apartment in Hong Kong. It's very different. Can't they at least put the Aru BS for J? No, that's like semi-racist to do that. No one talk. That's a historic pidgin dialect that they spoke in China back during World War II. But like it's very specific to like that era. Nobody else speaks it. I think some Taiwanese people speak it, but like the really, really old Taiwanese people speak that. I think accents are accurate in English. I think it's just some internalized self-hatred. I'm so sorry you have to feel that way. It's intended to play, yeah, like, even with, like, let's show, like, on Lei, in Chinese, how does she sound?
欢迎光临外甥。我准备了几张好恐怖的影碟。
It's the same voice
我敢
actress
保
too,
证
right?
今晚绝对会让你永生难忘。鬼被度化去投胎。说实在的，朱古力除了打阴阳眼、新科学驱鬼，上班了。
Oh yeah, this line. I also noticed the character animations are mapped to the language. So like you'll show this one, right? This line.
上班了。
In Chinese, she sounds like a lazy person who doesn't want to work. But like in the English one,
翻工了。
it's a completely different mood. It's a completely different mood. Each language, like they change the character depending on what language you're playing. Her CN voice and her English voice are the same person. It's the exact same person. It's the exact same person. But for some reason, the direction was different. This was like just one that I found that was really obvious.
翻工了。上班了。
I guess, what is this trying to say? Is it trying to say like Mandarin people are lazy or something? Or like, is this saying like Mandarin people think that people from Hong Kong are lazy? What the fuck is this? Satsuki also shares a VA with JP. That makes sense.
さて、仕事仕事。
Right? Oh my god, Ayane Sakura's voice is so iconic. Why does it mean the opposite thing for the same line? What the fuck, right? Let's see if there's another one.
Easy 啦。简单啦。
It's so nice being able to switch languages on the fly.
楽勝楽勝。いや、ガッチャ。いいねいいね。
I know there was one line where I was like, what the fuck was that?
Ouch! Ouch! 干嘛？
どこだっけ？
多谢了，丽丽，雷电照啦，引雷符，这可是烧痕，朱古力 check， 保鲜纸 check， 引雷符，科技版，简单的了解。上新科学驱鬼事务所出的阴阳眼 3D 成像镜，用柳叶朱古力除了打鬼，还说实在的，真的，你有没有考虑过
Hey
学
there,
一门手艺啊？
Hello.
比如说捉鬼。首先，
Noir
你要
also has
通
the
过
same
俄罗斯
CNBA.
练胆大法的训
Yeah,
练。
probably does. Noir has like a very specific and very accurate accent. I know some people who talk like Noir. I definitely know people who talk like her. But like Noir, she's got a very specific like posh British Hong Kong accent. It is like, you still hear it sometimes if you go to like the really educated people. It's like a, if someone talks like that, you know that they went to a good school and had like good upbringing.
鬼被度化去投
Like it's so
黄道
funny
袍
like how
又长又
how much a language would tell you. Just the way that people talk tells you about who they are. And I feel like that's not explored that well in many pieces of media.
黄道袍又长又软嘛，干嘛啊？看哇，留神哦，人有3把火。喂，靚女，一起出去玩玩啦！
Oh yeah, this
长夜
part.
漫漫不可。
Oh, this one.
喂，靚女，一齊出去 wet 咯！成晚流長，唔好嘥咗佢啊嘛。
That sounds pretty normal, right? But like when I hear this in the Chinese, I'm like,
喂，
What the fuck was that? It's when she says like Lang Lei, it sounds in Mandarin, it sounds really bad. It sounds awful. I'm like, oh my god, what happened? Why are you moving your mouth like that? She's clearly like a fluent, native level speaker. But like when she's speaking in Mandarin, it sounds, when in the Mandarin language pack, when she's speaking Cantonese, the Cantonese sounds fucked up. I don't know why. It sounds fucked up.
喂，靚女，一齊出去 wet 咯！喂，靚女，一起出去
Why
玩玩啊
is she
長夜
ungulating her mouth like that? It sounds so weird. Like, I mean, most non-Canto Mandarin speakers don't have the best pronunciation, but they do try. Yeah, it's like she puked when she said like.
喂，靚女，一起出去玩玩
It's like
啊長夜嗎
it's like she's spitting out some bad food. It's like she ate something moldy and she's like, ugh. Honestly, I can see her become an eye and go, "Ay-ya." Yeah. Hong Kong version is Cantonese English. Very on point. Oh yeah, of course, that's just how people talk there. That's just the way that people talk. She's got a very authentic accent.
Last night, I didn't go out last night. Busy writing my blog. And then, boom! 早晨 Sleep? Maybe in my next life.
Does she have a child in her backpack? That's a Lily. Oh my god, guys, I wanna watch. She's actually based on a movie character called Out of the Dark, and it's like a Hong Kong like kind of horror movie. It's a cult classic, so like I want to watch it with you guys. Probably gonna watch it together with Kuriko as well. We'll probably do a co-stream where we watch it with you guys because it's a really good movie. It's really funny. And so in that story, like the characters use a lily, like a lily potted flower, to detect ghosts. In the original story, it was just a lily, but in this game, for some reason, in this game, it's got a little doll face on it. You can still see it's a flower, but they put a doll face on it. Yeah. They put a doll face on it. Stephen Chow stars in the movie? Yes, it's a Stephen Chow movie. People loved Stephen Chow. These devs in particular really like him. There's a lot of references. I know Girls Frontline has some Stephen Chow movie references as well. He's considered very, what do you call it? Culturally iconic. Of course, she has a blog. She's HK Death Stranding. Something like that. Yeah, let's look at Satsuki since we're on the topic anyway. Ghost Predator of HK. Yeah, let's look at Satsuki.
Two gentlemen walked into a fine brick building. Oh, Miss Timekeeper! My sincerest apologies.
Did you enjoy it? I haven't even started.
In a novel and did not notice you.
I just barely started the event. It's such a drag to click through the story. It's always a drag to do that. Many of the characters are based on old movie and play reference. Of course, there's Little Red Riding Hood.
Her back safely.
Except if she was like a wolf hunting murderer. There's Oliver Twist. There's
I'm not
Dostoevsky.
writing poems.
Like, he's not Dostoevsky, but he is inspired by Dostoevsky. Charlie Chaplin.
Hello, please take a seat.
Or
Oh, I'm sorry. Just a minute. I'll find another place for these costumes right now.
yeah, there's this woman. I guess women weren't allowed to be actors back then, or something. So she's wearing a fake ass mustache. So she's like a Charlie Chaplin era actor. Let's see who else. You know,
Are you here for
The Shining.
Lisa or the Lisa?
Midsummer's Night Dream.
At your
Shakespeare.
service.
There were women in silent movies. In the talkies? Oh, huh. I wonder why Betty is pretending to be a man then. Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Shakespeare's grandson / granddaughter. Fun fact, Lisa and Louise are the names of the twin actresses in The Shining. Ah, that makes sense. John Titor. I mean, John Titor is not from a movie. Urban
4869.
legend, John Titor. Or hoax, whatever you want to call it. Isn't it crazy that back in the early days of the internet, you could just make an urban legend by shitposting? Isn't that crazy?
Two gentlemen walked into a fine brick building.
Like, she's pretty...
No! I won't steal anything anymore. Even if I take something by accident, I will return it right away.
Right away.
Yes.
Yes! Oh my goodness. She's so sweet, definitely wouldn't stab you. Don't trust Japanese women, man.
泣くなカリ。今日から我も旅人ぞ。いえ、私はもう物を盗んだりしません。もし気づかずに取ってしまっても、すぐにお返しします。ええ。泣くなカリ。今日から我も旅人ぞ。
Doesn't look like she has a nice
この
past.
前、お客様に昔のことを話したら、この句を教えてくださいました。
In English, like the story's set in Britain, right? Or at least the main characters are British, right? So she has bad English because she's Japanese, right? But in the Japanese, she just speaks normal Japanese, and there's no... You lose that piece of her where like she's in a foreign land, right? In Japanese, she's just a Japanese person, whereas in English, she's like a curious, you know, foreign person.
単体ですり。あ、いえ、なんでもないです。
Kari? Kari means to borrow or a debt.
泣くなカリ。今日から我も旅人ぞ。この前、お客様に昔のことを話したら泣くなカリ。
Nakuna kari.
今日から
Kyokara
我も
warimo.
旅人ぞ。
Today I'm also a traveler.
この泣くなカリ。今日から我も
Even in English, it's still
旅人ぞ
Japanese.
泣くなカリ。今日から我も旅人ぞ。
My lost debt or like my lost obligation.
泣くなカリ。今日から
From today
我も
onward,
旅人ぞ。
I'm also a traveler. Or I'm also a pilgrim. Barcarola's trailer is also a movie reference. Barcarola? Barcarola. Who's Barcarola? I don't see Barcarola anywhere. I don't see them. I'd like to know what August is a reference to. Sweetheart, they couldn't use Marilyn Monroe.
It's always lonely to stay somewhere quiet for a long time. It's always blondie blondie. Everyone likes my blonde hair. I can't believe it is really a technical job to do hair. Can you? When dyeing, you need to do this and that.
All right, the mole. Yeah, she definitely is Marilyn Monroe.
The cane? That's my sweet nighty-night. How it got its name? I hope you won't have the chance to know.
It's because, like, I think most people associate Marilyn Monroe with, like, a white dress. So, like, with a red and blue one. Or is that red and gray? Or is that red and black? Who knows? I think it's red and blue. It becomes... It's not as recognizable. If they made her wear a pure white dress, it would be very obvious.
Rifle for soldier. Dress for woman. For me, I got both.
このワンド私は甘いお休みって呼んでるわ。ハニーがその意味を知る日がどうかいつまでもやってきませんように。ライフルは戦士の武器で、衣装は女の武器なのよ。私はどっちもいけるけど。
Baccarat's a 6-star. Okay. Haven't joined the game yet. Pianist Man. Marilyn, Sweetheart is actually named Marilyn in Chinese. Oh. Naruhodo. Have you seen her garments? If you're interested in characters you don't have time, you're going to check on the income below the bank atlas, roll atlas. Bank atlas, roll atlas. Utu bound volume. The what? The bank. What bank? What bank are you talking about?
I know how to treat a new friend like you.
Oh my goodness, so adorable. What's your voice in Japanese?
白色的眼泪落下来，这是一种友好的证明。我知道如何对待新朋友，当然知道如何对待你。我吃的不多吧，还可以吃的更少。
新しいお友達との接し方なら知ってるよ。君と何をして遊ぶべきかも全部知ってる。ベルティ、毛布とミルクを用意したよ。そこに横になってお話の時間だよ。
I find it so interesting that the English dub is like the intended way to play. Atlas. Roll atlas. We're two bound humans. Oh, it's a bound volume. What is this? What does this do? Oh, I see. We can look for Barcarola then. Oh, I like this character. That's a nice design. Oh, what's this? Jay? Jay? Agent Jay? From Girls Frontline? Oh my god, he's alive. And he's got a motorcycle. Wonder who this is supposed to be a reference to. He's so hot, he is very hot. You got Isolde? Yeah, I got Isolde. I got her in my 10 poll. I've picked Isolde and Tuesday because I think they look nice. I want her. I want her. I want her. I want her. Soon. Soon I'll get Noir. Let's see. I still don't see Barcarola. Did I miss them? Horrorpedia. Horrorpedia. Interesting. Ooh. She's cute. Necrologist is cute. What the heck? She's super cute. She's super cute. Oh my goodness. She's so cute. Only a 5-star. That's unfortunate. Barcarola, Barcarola. Barcarola. I don't see it. Above Chinese policewoman? Oh, okay. Oh, there is. Whoa, what is that? Is that a clarinet? Combined with a flute, combined with a trumpet, combined with a harp, combined with a cello. How many instruments did they stick together, huh? It's a movie called Pianist Man. Hey Zuni, hey! How you doing? He gives you a shield. His full name is Joe Brown. Is he a reference to something? No, that's not Jay. Pliskin. He gives shields and counterattacks on enemies attacking shield. Barcarola's... Yeah. Goth girl, goth girl. She's infused with all the orchestra instruments. Oh. Yeah. Zuni, isn't this girl super cute? Isn't she super cute? I don't know if you guys can see because it's a dark silhouette, but oh my gosh, she's cute. She's super cute. What the heck, I want her. Okay, I don't care about... I've decided I'm not going to care about meta in this game because there's just no way. There's just no way for me to play any kind of meta. I don't have the time to dedicate to you know, especially with a stamina system. I don't have the time for this. I'll just play whoever I think is cute. Oh, sorry, give me a second. I need to send someone something right now. Give me 1 second. This is a very inconvenient time, but whatever. It's important, so. Just send that one. And I'll send... Is that all? Yeah. Send these two. There we go. I was just like, I have no knowledge of reverse, but I enjoy learning. Have fun. Thank you. Shops Alex from Diane. Quite a good dude, all things considered. Makes sense for someone named Necrologist. You don't have to worry about meta. Hopefully I don't have to worry about it. Close that. If a character is already defeated, you can't use the buff to them. Okay. I don't care. I just think they're cute. I still do want to like build like a team that's good for Lei An, as well as Liang Yue as well, if I can. Oh, I forgot. I needed to make a overlay for this so I don't block people. So I don't block the characters with my big head. Damn. Actually, I could just do it right now. I could just do it right now, actually. I think I have it somewhere on my computer already. Professional VTuber, everybody. Professional VTuber. Ugh, I'm not a huge fan of this one. Let's do that. Okay, let's do that. Put it there. Put chat down here. Alright, cool. Kind of not great, but it's fine. Oh, that's not good. Ah. Okay. Let's just work with that. Hopefully it works. Hopefully this is fine. Alright. Alright. This should be fine. 大丈夫だと思います. Something blue? Yeah. This is just like a pre-made one. I'll probably get a better one at some point. 3 years! 3 years as a streamer and I don't even have an overlay. Alright, let's do the character event. Arguably the second best 5-star. You could clear Limbo with any character you currently have. Oh. This game has increased numbers to force you to pull for new units, and they're buffing old characters on top of that. Pretty good design. Yeah, I know a lot of gachas, they'll give you the option to buff older units, but it usually takes a lot of resources. Heck, even Kantai Collection had that. Is there any way to browse the silhouettes? That's what I was doing earlier. This game hasn't suffered from HP inflation. Been an hour? Oh god. I'm sorry, we're just yapping. I'm sorry, I'm a yapper. I apologize. I get sidetracked really easily. Referees is optional for acquiring mats. Alright, let's just go. Let's just go. This time, I'm a little bit disappointed that playing the events uses stamina. That's kind of frustrating. Hey, let's go! Kondokoso! This time, I won't get beaten up by a crazy person. Alright? The battle music is so good. I love the synths. It's like you're in the 80s and 90s again.
Please stay behind me.
Crickets and fireworks!
Awaken. You won't get away. Let's do this.
Your internet's crappy? Oh no! Ganbatte. Miku's internet. Hang in there.
That's the direction.
Let's see.
Crash mosquito. That's the direction. Rivers are the scars of the earth. Ice flood.
Oh great, yeah, I'm not blocking the characters anymore. That's why you have overlays.
Easy lah. It's a top one, boss. Lily. Thunder Talisman, scientific version.
Wait, still alive?
Chocolate check. 保鮮紙 check.
陰森森，黑麻麻，睇得是明是暗，真係好得人驚啊！
The curtain has fallen.
Oh my god, Isolde is so pretty.
Please stand down, sir.
Although almost half his size, Liang managed to pin the suspect to the ground. The other officers swarm in, snapping handcuffs around his wrist before he can put up another fight.
Suspect under control. I repeat, suspect under control. No further backup needed.
Looks like this case is wrapped up.
Nice moves. I was kind of hoping we get to see that familiar of yours, though.
A simple threat like this isn't worthy of Qiangliang. I have to reserve its assistance unless absolutely necessary.
So is this just another one of those rules? Or do you mean its help comes with a price tag?
Have you checked Isolde's voice line? Not all of them. Why is that? I haven't actually had the chance to deploy her yet.
Both.
Despite the curtness of her response, her eyes widen at Poitier's astuteness. Poitier scowls.
That it?
What do you mean?
I mean, so far, every time you talk about the job or your family rules, it's just the surface level stuff. How do you actually feel about any of this?
Never ask a Chinese person how they actually feel about things. Same with Japanese people. Don't ask them how they feel about anything. They won't give you a straight answer. Liang looks genuinely confused.
How I feel? I don't understand why it would be necessary to mention that.
She's a trained opera singer. It's her first time working as a voice actor. Oh, naruhodo. I haven't had a chance to hear her acting chops yet, though.
'Cause we're partners, kid. We've got to trust each other. How am I gonna let you watch my six if I don't even know how you tick?
But Liang still doesn't seem to get it.
I see. You're my partner and instructor during my assignment with the LAPD Division of Arcane Affairs. So I'll do my best to learn from you and complete my work as assigned. I won't slow you down.
That's not what I'm...
The frustration.
Forget it.
Huh?
Liang's tone all but says, "My personal feelings don't matter." Poitier gives up trying to argue with someone with such a stubborn, unreadable demeanor. I feel like sometimes this is how a lot of people feel about me. They're like, "Haki, how do you actually feel?" I'm like, "I feel great." They're like, "No, how do you actually feel?" I'm like, "I feel great." She simply stares at her, quietly seething to herself. Luckily, before things can spiral further, the hostage cuts through the tension.
Oh, thank God you took down that lunatic. I'm really grateful, miss. But ain't you a bit young to be an arcane affairs officer? I think I've seen that uniform somewhere else before. You're a vigil, right?
Yes, sir. Wait.
Liang swallows the rest of her words as she stares at the hostage she just rescued, her expression suddenly wary.
I know you.
You know him?
The Arcanist
Oh no!
Johnny 3 times has been apprehended.
It's Johnny 3 times!
In skill, ominous obeisance, he manipulated his victims to do anything he asked, specifically transferring all their money to him.
You're that scammer Johnny 3 times.
Oopsie. Guess that's the downside of getting your name in the papers.
Oh, I like his voice actor.
What? Didn't we already book that guy? What's he doing here?
We got a sweetheart deal. A reduced sentence in exchange for revealing where he stashed all the dough he stole. And it was a shitload of money, too. Apparently from some big donors to the mayor's re-election campaign. Of course he demanded he be present for the unveiling of his stash, so they brought him here. That's when this loony attacked the police escort, took him hostage.
Hey, easy, officer. You've already got me. No need to be so rough with the cuffs.
Clam it, Johnny!
Clam it, Johnny!
We should have just let that guy ice him.
May I ask, officer, do we know if the man trying to kill him was...
Yeah, he's the son of a victim. This bastard took his mom for all she was worth, and when she found out, boom, heart attack.
Oh no. He shakes his head, heaving with a weary sigh. Johnny 3 times snickers.
Like mother, like son. He was just as dumb as his doddering old mom. Worse even, because he didn't even catch wise to it.
Oh my goodness.
It's a concrete jungle, baby, and it follows jungle rules. Survival of the fittest. Crap for brains here, never had a chance.
His actor is great because I already hate him.
If it wasn't me, it would have been someone else. What a joke. Imagine killing over just because you lost a bit of cash. Then we've got this dumbass coming at me with even less of a brain. Think about it. If he killed me, how's he gonna get his money back?
Lang, turn off your body cam. Angel, you've got a sense of humor. My it looks like my camera stopped functioning. Oh, that's awfully inconvenient. Oh. Forget about it. This is Los Angeles though. I gotta say that here. That's a New Yorker thing.
Asshole.
She levels a punch at his gut, sending him crumpling to the ground, gasping for air.
Officer Poitier, what are you doing?
What? I'm teaching this douchebag a lesson.
But we can't do that. It's against the rules.
Liang steps between the two, blocking Poitier from doing any more.
Well, I guess the visuals are a cut above the trash when it comes to the DAA. Am I right?
You're supposed to use a rubber hose so it doesn't leave marks. Chibity! Poitier takes a deep breath as she tries to rein in her frustration.
Let's get this straight, rookie. You don't tell me what to do. I should have known. You're just the worst kind of cop. Everything by the book, sticking to your high and mighty principles like you know what's best.
She lets out a frosty huff and turns away. Uh-oh, flashback.
杨月，你为什么要告诉老师？
Lang Yue, how dare you rat us out?
因为你们那么做是不对的。
Oh, she's so adorable. Also, like, this is what Chinese school children wear. Absolutely utilitarian, without any amount of artistry whatsoever. You're basically a prison inmate. The school looks like a prison. Man, this... I'm sorry if you're Chinese and you had to go through the school system, but like, man, these uniforms are without any amount of soul or artistry or love. It's just... You're just a prison inmate, man. This isn't a PE uniform. This is just a standard uniform. Like, I understand if you're wearing this to do like jogging, right? If you're doing this to like do physical education. But no, this is just a regular ass uniform. So devoid of artistry or love. Then you're a rat. I didn't really care if you wanted to come along, but now you go and snitch on us? I told you we shouldn't have invited her. Wait, don't go. Oh damn. Her childhood traumas reawakened. The clamor of fearful voices cuts her off.
No! Somebody stop him!
We already beat the dude up. He's in handcuffs. How did you lose him? Man, these LA cops, man. Absolutely useless. Exorcism.
Stay back! Help me! Help!
The city hall has been plunged back into chaos. Johnny lets out a shriek, scrambling to get as far away as possible.
Get away!
Damn. City Hall really cheaped out on the police budget, huh? Their handcuffs don't work anymore. Just shatter. A little bit of like pressure and the handcuffs go loose. He hurls the officer aside, blood dripping down his fingers from the thumb he broke to slip his hand out of his cuff. He broke his thumb to slip it out of his cuff? Ew. Wait. How do you break your thumb to do that? It's not that hard. See, this is why they put on the handcuffs really tight. It's just LAPD. He moves with inhuman strength, fighting off the approaching officers with ease.
Out of my way! I will kill you! I will kill you all!
I'll kill you all! I will kill you all!
Damn it, is this dude high or something?
Yeah, he's high on the bath salts.
No. No, I don't think this is drugs. It's an arcane skill. I sense some kind of evil spirit.
You just have to pull your heart really hard on your thumb.
I think I can stop him, ma'am.
The tension between them has been totally forgotten. Situation is urgent. Poitier gives a sharp nod.
Fine. Whatever it is, whatever you think you can do, do it.
I thought you're gonna let him ice Johnny three toes or whatever.
I will. This is my duty.
Liang gives a firm nod before rushing towards the suspect.
Kill! I must kill this bastard!
Yeah, I must kill this bastard!
Who are you?
Who are you? I don't want no trouble.
Stay calm, sir. I have no weapon.
I don't want no trouble.
I'm just here to make a phone call.
What? A phone call?
Yes.
Jackie Chan?
And you are going to make it.
Who are you dialing?
You'll soon find out.
Liang, my favorite aura farmer. Rise Changrang, swift and fierce. Banish all evil and cleanse darkness. Random dev team member, I guess. It's interesting that they kept the Changliang as like a ink painting, right? When it gets summoned. They kept it as an ink painting instead of giving it more like a realistic look. That's alright. I don't sense any ghostly aura around them. They must be ghost plagues. The hell are those? According to Eastern records, they're entities that bring calamity, disease, and malevolent curses. But this time, astonishingly, these ghost plagues have taken on human form. I don't know why yet, but something must have triggered the transformation. Officer Poitier, please step back. My duty alongside Changliang has always been to drive out these ghost plagues. It's time to put an end to this disturbance. Incube. I'm not reading that.
Please stay behind me. Ha! Awaken. My responsibility.
The vibe of the ghosts, yeah. I like how they're using graphical glitches to show them. Ow.
Please lend me your power.
It's a tough one, boss.
Mix of digital and supernatural. Yeah.
陰森森，黑麻麻，賺得是命是暗，真係好得人驚啊！Thunder to me，梗係我捉你，唔係你捉我啊！
She's supposed to be in this event, but haven't seen her yet. Gonna head off now. Family event. 2 days very long.
My head!
Oh god! Oh god! I don't know why. When I heard his voice with those like sound effects, I immediately thought like Gatti, right? I might have thought like Nissan, like those old Japanese gay pro wrestling guys. It sounded like he was getting slapped. I was getting reminded of like the Spider-Man butt slapping meme. Ram Ranch. He's like, no. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. My mind immediately thought of that.
I'm so sorry, Mama. No, my head!
I'm so sorry. I know you're going through like a crisis right now, but like... But yeah, see you later, Shitoshi-san. Thanks for dropping by. With one last garbled whisper, the man collapses. The officers around him remain frozen, still too wary to approach.
Should we cuff him?
Oh my god.
Allow me. But I believe we should bring him to the hospital to be checked over immediately.
Think you can handle him? We got this con man to take care of.
She follows the older officer's gaze. Not long ago, Johnny 3 times was brimming with arrogance. Now he is crumpled heap on the floor. A dark stain has formed on the crotch of his pants. He pissed himself.
God, what a loser.
She looked like... She looks as if she's looking at walking trash. Aniki. Oh yeah, it's not Nissan, it's Aniki. I forgot it. His name was Aniki. Everyone's Aniki. Poitier sneers, shaking her head as she turns away. She hesitates, then shifts her gaze to Liang.
So, you know what I'm about to say, right?
Liang looks visibly confused, although more understandably this time.
Okay, I'm sorry. Is that what you want? For me to say it? Sorry.
Oh, she's blushing! Oh my god, Poitier is really moe. Poitier is super moe.
I felt bad for that guy, but there was nothing we could do for him while he was possessed. If it weren't for you, we might have shot him. Well done, Visual Liang. And please just forget what I said. I was out of line.
The moment her apology ends, she turns her head, unwilling to see Liang's reaction. But after a long pause, there is no response.
Say something.
She's so cute! Oh, she's adorable. Officer Poitier. My waifu. She looks back to see Liang frozen in surprise.
Oh, right.
Liang?
It's okay. I didn't take it to heart.
Good.
So cute. Oh yeah, the pretty lady.
Who's there?
A stifled laugh hits the ears. Poitier springs back like a startled cat.
Sorry, I shouldn't eavesdrop. It's a bad habit. It's just... You remind me of my friends back in the old days.
You're the lady that tried to help us soothe him. Thank you for the help. It could have turned out much worse if you hadn't been there. Thank you again.
That's too kind of you, young Vigil. I just did what anyone should. Really, it was you and your partner that were the real heroes.
You're too modest, ma'am. Actually, forgive me for asking. Haven't I seen your face before?
Oh? She studied the woman's face for quite some time before speaking this thought out loud. They haven't met in person. No. It was in some other way, but how? Where? She has barely begun forming the words when the woman gives her the answer.
Good to know that someone still remembers those old flicks, even after all these years.
The features of the face beneath the beret overlap with the face from Liang's memory. But the face she remembers lacks the maturity and composure of the woman before her. That face was brimming with youthful confidence, full of fire and energy. But one thing has remained the same, those bright shining eyes, like stars twinkling on silver screens and television sets.
Yes, from the movies. That's right. You're...
Oops, you got me. I'm Casing. Or were you hoping I'd say Detective CO7?
Casing? Oh. She winks at the two dumbfounded officers. Hey, we got a movie star. Hospital.
A full report will take some time. You'll need to wait for now.
Thank you, Doctor.
The emergency room? Oh wait, ER, yeah. Emergency room, of course.
Our perp had his ID with him. That saves us a lot of digging. Eric Wong, 43, runs a grocery store in Chinatown. Let's see. The only family member we've got is his wife, a Lillian Lau, who immigrated to the States 10 years ago. Both have no criminal record, totally clean. He's an arcanist apparently, and a powerful one at that. But no reports of any prior misuse of arcana. His car was found near the crime scene, all filled up with potatoes and carrots from the wholesalers. Either this was just a spur-of-the-moment wacko move, or some bizarre attempt at a tuber-based alibi.
Tuber-based alibi? Tubers? Vtuber?
Anyway, we've contacted his wife, and she should be here soon. Maybe we'll get some more clues from her. Yo, Liang, you listening?
Oh, you're right.
The answer is obvious. No. Poitier takes a deep breath.
Earth calling Liang!
A sudden shout snaps Liang out of her daze.
Officer Poitier, we're in a hospital. We should keep quiet.
Oh, she's so cute. Oh my goodness, she's adorable.
I would have, but that didn't seem likely to bring you back to Earth, Space Cadet. So what's got you lost in space now?
I'm just thinking.
About what?
About Miss Qixing.
Oh, alright. She introduced herself as Casing, but like, she's speaking her name in Mandarin.
Right. I guess you're really into those movies, huh? It's all good, boo.
I get the picture now. Our little CO7 fan sneaking into the cinema behind her parents' back. You know, you're beginning to almost seem human, Princess.
At first, I thought you might be an android. Like those Laplace bots they've got writing parking tickets for us.
Liang looks as if she wants to argue, but at the last moment she stops herself.
In fact, I do like Miss Qixing's CO7 movies very much. Her character means a lot to me.
Oh, is that the reason why you decided to be a visual?
Specifically, yes. It's the reason I decided my destiny was to be in the police. But back to the topic. I was thinking about Miss Qixing, but it wasn't because I like her or anything like that.
She shakes her head, her gaze sharpening, her brows furrowed slightly.
It's just that her being here made me think about Night Piercer. Miss Qixing has a similar arcane skill to the one he appears to use. She called it Silver Needle. She even performed it in her movies.
Oh, she's a suspect?
Could that really just be a coincidence?
Huh?
The officer knits her brow as if she's just been hit with a bad joke, but Liang, deep in thought, continues.
And what she said felt meaningful in some way.
One hour earlier.
It's a great pleasure to meet you, Miss Qixi. I grew up watching your films.
Aw, they're fangirling. She's fangirling.
But what are you doing here in LA? I mean, if it's okay to ask.
She's fangirling.
Sure, not a problem at all. I'm here to see an old friend.
Though she was once a star known across the nation, Qixing speaks warmly, without airs. It's like she's chatting with an old friend.
Is it Miss Noah? I heard she's planning a new film.
Oh, so you heard the news? It's been a long time since I last saw her. You're right though, kid. I've got something I need to talk to her about.
She's got a very almost southern accent.
Of course. That's great. Oh, and the Dushu Festival is coming soon. I hope you all go to the Shouhu Parade in Chinatown. It'll be so much fun to see you there.
Huh?
The quiet, reserved Liang has suddenly turned chatty. Poitiers stares at her. She's like an entirely different person.
Shouhu. Is it really that time of year again?
You don't sound happy.
You don't like the parade?
Of course I do.
She says, I do, while turning her head left and right. Guys, this is how you see if someone's lying, is that the body betrays the lie. So like if someone like, you know, does this, when they say yes, what they really mean is no. It's not always the case, but oftentimes it is. Her monomania has been triggered.
I like every bit of it. Watching people eat, perform, and come together to celebrate the end of the year, and to pray for peace and good luck in the next. I like the pure and simple wish that the Shouhu Parade carries.
Okay, she nodded that time.
But it always reminds me of the ending.
Ah, see, there it is.
What ending?
Qixing falls silent, shaking her head, but no more explanation is needed. Liang's memories have come back to her.
You mean the ending of the last film in the CO7 series?
She must have guessed correctly. Qixing's eyes widen a little. Then she gives a small nod.
Yes. I know lots of people like that ending. A reflection of reality, they say. Tragedy leaves people with a deeper impression than comedy.
Never listen, only observe.
But as for me, I hated it. The good guys failed and the bad guys won? What kind of an ending is that?
Yeah, that's right. Edgy, grimdark fans. You know, bad endings are a cop-out, man. People want to see good endings.
Maybe we don't get a say in how things work in reality. But in stories we can. We should.
She's
Reality itself is tragic enough already. Why should a movie remind us of how absurd things really are? What goes around comes around. That's what people want to see in the movies.
Yeah, that's right. That's what people want to see. If I want to see bad things, I just walk outside. Her tone has turned unusually serious for discussion about film, but these words strike a chord with Liang.
I agree with you. When I was little, I also didn't like how it ended. Maybe it's true that reality can't guarantee us true justice, but I still want to see justice being served, at least in fiction.
This response seems to earn Qixing's approval.
I feel the same way. pardon me for asking. That beast you summoned was something else. It reminded me of a certain creature.
Oh, I just noticed.
A legendary beast from the north of China.
She's wearing pearl earrings. Those are massive pearls. Yeah, her fashion is on point. And it's very... I know people who dress like this. This is like a very specific style. You definitely would have seen this in the 90s.
強亮機出，網友不為，斬殺兇舊，梟截不詳。
Oh.
That must make you a descendant of the Liang family, right? I feel the same. 強亮機出，網友不為，斬殺兇舊，梟截不詳。
梟截不詳。梟截不詳。She doesn't have as much of an accent as Liang or Anan. Yeah. She doesn't, but you know, she's an actor, so that kind of makes sense. She's got a very southern, like, Southern American sort of influence in her. Something in Qixing's gaze makes Liang feel as though she's standing too close to an open flame. But even so, she answers truthfully.
Yes, I'm Liang Yue, from the Liang family of the 12 Jins.
Because An has some British influence.
Liang Yue. Liang Yue. It's a good name, little Vigil. I'll keep it in mind.
Yeah, she's got so many villain flags coming up already. Alright, check your gear. If you're missing so much as a damn paperclip, speak up now. Inspect equipment. Rookie, where's your chameleon comms? Lost it? Oh, that's cute. I think I still have it. Look right here. It's just gone into camouflage. Maybe Qiangliang's showing up scared it into hiding. Qiangliang, is that electric tiger of yours? The one that lives in your phone? This old brick phone was a relic I used during my first summoning. It became the token of our bond. When I use this phone to call Qiangliang, it will answer. Wild, it's like something out of those TV shows. But using a phone for rituals? I thought rituals from your side of the world would be more traditional, like those dancing shadow puppets you've got. That's an excellent guess. Previous generations of summoners in my family did use shadow puppetry to call Qiangliang, but that was centuries ago. Oh, so does that make you a once-in-a-century kind of genius? Not really. I was just lucky that the phone is a more convenient method than shadow puppetry. There it is. You're still humble as ever, princess. Can you summon Qiangliang again? I owe to thank you for her help earlier. I wouldn't recommend it. Calling Qiangliang without a good reason might make it angry, and the calls are really expensive. The long distance calls to China. Oh my gosh, it's paying roaming fees. And that's how they get you. Roaming fees in the 90s? Ooh. Deleted scene. Good thing it wasn't live. We'll just cut that part out. Tonight's first guest is a brilliant young actress you've seen in C07 and C07 Part 2. Now she's returning for the upcoming Part 3. Though honestly, why not just call them 08 and 09? Anyway, please welcome Qixing. And then you know what Noir said? She said, "We're wrapping up, so we might as well use all the explosives." So your reaction to the explosion wasn't just your stellar acting. I like to think some of it was. But that wide-eyed reaction when the explosion shockwave hit me, that was definitely real. No more big fireworks for part 3, I take it. You must have used them all up in the last one. 50-50. What's that? 50-50. Either this film ends the series with a bang, or flop on the face because of its garbage excuse of an ending. Whoa! I think we're about to head into spoiler territory before Noir sues us. Let's cut the commercial. Oh. I guess they never made part 3 because they were mad about... I guess part 2 is the one that had like the really sad ending. They never got to make part 3. Maybe part 3 could have had a good ending. Altered photo Johnny Carson. Ah, a talk show host, right? It definitely wasn't Letterman. Was Johnny Carson active in the 90s? I'm gonna be honest, all the talk shows kind of look the same to me. Carson ended in the 90s, then Jay Leno took over. I know Letterman was still active into the 2000s.
I read an article about the conflicts between Miss Qixing and the other 2 producers of the CO7 series.
Crimson Chin, ah!
Before, I thought it was only rumors. But now, thinking over what she said, what if it's true?
I think we brought up Crimson Chin the other day.
What am I saying? It's ridiculous.
Then stop pouting over it, Princess. We've got work to do.
The hallway at the Laplace Rehabilitation Center, Cooperative Hospital, is bustling with people. Lost in thought, Liang is jolted back to reality by a firm clap on the back.
You want to bet on how many people in LA have similar arcane skills? Come on, it's a total coincidence. You don't really think they're the same person, do you? That'd be nuts. I mean, it's the Detective CO7 we're talking about. Sure, she's been retired from acting for a while, but she's like super famous. If she was gonna go all kooky and start taking out crooks like she was the real CO7, why wait all this time? It's been years since her last movie, and we're only just dealing with this Night Piercer guy now.
Yes, that Laplace.
Besides, it's not like it's a crazy, unusual type of arcane skill. Who knows? Maybe this Night Piercer guy is a fan of Detective CO7's films too. Can't rule out anything yet. Hey, you okay in there? Did I knock the wind out of you?
It's okay. I'm fine.
Oh, she's a little bit fragile, isn't she? Liang shakes her head. Poitier, still bewildered and perhaps feeling a little guilty, insists that she didn't mean to hit her so hard. Not that it matters. At least a sudden smack did the trick in pulling Liang out of her spiraling thoughts. I'm having so much trouble reading today. Neither the test results nor the suspect's family have arrived yet. Liang makes her way to the vending machine at the far end of the hallway. With the coins Poitier drops in her hand, there's a half-hearted apology and buys herself an orange juice. It's cute. But that absurd thought, that ridiculous guess from earlier, still refuses to leave her mind.
Forget it. Just like you said, it doesn't make any sense.
All attempts to push the thought from her mind are failing. That is, until a frantic voice cuts through the air.
But you're injured, ma'am. You can't just leave.
I'm totally fine.
Oh.
It's just a tiny smidge of damage. I can fix it myself.
She's got a camera for a head. I think she's got robotic limbs too.
You call a broken arm a smidge. Need to let us treat it immediately.
What's going on here?
She clearly has robotic limbs though. How do you treat that? The doctor recognizes her uniform immediately.
Are you a vigil? Could you help me stop this girl? She's trying to leave with a broken arm. She was in an accident.
But since she's woken up, she's refused to let us examine anything. She might not be our normal kind of patient, but we're doctors. We can't let someone leave when they need immediate
It's that guy from
attention.
Japan's pre-movie warnings. The what?
A vigil?
Oh. Is something wrong?
I'm in a hurry now. I'm gonna miss my bus.
Oh, she's kind of sussy. Beneath the girl's clothing, the exposed skin has a cold metallic sheen. That must be what the doctor meant with not our normal kind. She's got a camera for a head. Liang notices the emblem on her chest, marking her as an employee of the St. Pavlov Foundation. How odd that she'd have panic reaction at the sight of a vigil.
There'll be another bus, but you only have one buddy. You should listen to the doctor. Sit down and wait until you're cleared to leave. Please show us your ID so that the doctor can give you treatment.
For a few stiff seconds, the girl's mechanical head freezes in place. Then, in a movement almost too fast to follow up, it snaps up.
Look! A hamster riding a stethoscope!
Huh? What?
A hamster what?
The bizarreness of these words leaves Liang no choice but to glance in the pointed direction, only to confirm, of course, that there is no hamster nor stethoscope in sight. She fell for the... How did she fall for this? Liang, what are you doing?
Now. Hey, wait!
Oh my goodness. Let's try using Isolde.
Time for treatment.
Oh yeah, time for treatment. Eiga Dorobo was a camera-headed man who starred in a series of Japanese anti-piracy ads before movies. Oh, I didn't know that. Why are you chasing me? The hamster's over that way. I need you to cooperate. Stop right there. Oh, officer, watch out. Don't run through the corridor like that. You almost knocked me over. Sorry, ma'am. I need to be more careful. Keep my arms and legs in check. Avoid hitting civilians and stay clear of all this equipment. Hey, who's this dude? What's his beef? Patient.
I can hear it. It is here.
Please stay behind me.
She doesn't really
remember having a reason to worry.
do much damage now. I mean, I guess I haven't even given her insight yet, so I guess it makes sense if she doesn't do damage.
I can hear it. It is here. I can hear it.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant, la charme de Winterstürme wichen den Wundermond. Relax, I've got it in the loop.
Oh my goodness. An opera singer as a gacha character is... It's so novel.
It is here.
Xiangliu, please.
I can hear it.
Krasje musluka.
What a tragedy.
Prepare to be drowned.
Soffoca il sangue. Ti soffoca il sangue.
Oh shoot. She's a stabby kind of girl.
Find cover. Stop.
It is here. I can hear it.
Please stay behind me.
Have fun? Alright, see you later, Angel. Thanks for dropping by.
My responsibility. Stop! It is here. I can hear it. Xiaomel. It is here. I can hear it.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant. La charme dopp vinterstürme wichen din Wonnemond.
Found it.
The guy's not taking any damage.
It is here. I can hear it. Please stay behind me.
Mon officier n'est pas un capitaine.
You won't get away.
Why are they only doing one damage?
Behold! This camera that will record the world!
Ow. What the heck?
It is here. Xiaomel, I can hear it. What a tragedy. Be careful.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant. La charme dopp soffoca il sangue. Ti soffoca il sangue.
Defeat? Oh, I'm not supposed to hit the other patient. I'm sorry guys, reading, I'm a gacha game player, I can't read. A foundation, staff fleeing in haste. Apparently a foundation badge can attract vigils. Who has ever heard of such a thing? I mean, your coworkers, right? Panicked foundation staff. Alright, let's... Okay, you're too low level. You're not doing any damage.
Neo-Science Exorcism Office Action! 啊，翻工了。
Alright. This time, though.
Xiaomel, please stay behind me.
Get down.
Crackers and fireworks!
My responsibility. I don't remember having a reason to worry.
Now, why couldn't I damage you? Clear for 2 heads. At the end of the round, every stack clear-headed recovers HP. Damage reduction plus 15%. Hey there, Conrad. Forget it, boss. It's Chinatown. Hey there, how's it going?
Xiaomel, please stay behind.
Easy lah.
Be careful.
Thunder to me!
My responsibility.
而家係我捉你，唔係你捉我啊！
Keep expecting that sentence to go crackers and cheese. No, she's talking about firecrackers.
Watch out.
Sorry, I'm after a...
The hospital's narrow hallways are hardly suitable for a chase, and Liang quickly finds her path blocked by a supply cart. By the time she's made it past, the mechanical-headed girl has disappeared. Her metal chameleon communication device, issued by the Division of Arcane Affairs, gives its distinctive chime.
Hey, rookie, where did you go? Get back here. The medical report is ready, and Mr. Wong's family just arrived.
I... Understood. How's Mr. Wong doing?
There's a long pause.
It's not pretty.
Uh-oh. Did you kill him? Mr. Wong is lying unconscious on a hospital bed, looking haggard. His breathing is labored and raspy, like wind rattling through a hollowed-out log.
How? What happened to him? He seems completely normal this morning.
Oh no, Auntie! I'm so sorry. Your husband, he dying. Little girl upstairs over here. Hit him with electric tiger. And now he's dying. I'm so sorry. La. Her legs go weak. Were it not for the man supporting her, she might have collapsed entirely.
Please relax, Miss Wong. We have to wait and see what the doctor says.
You again?
Oh, it's that guy. Poitier instantly recognizes him, one of the DAA's least welcome and regular visitors.
Right. You're the local arcane private eye, aren't you, Joe? Are you commissioned by the victim?
What?
The man's eyes widen in surprise before shooting Poitier a venomous glare.
Unlike some taxi leeches out there, I actually help people in need.
This guy, he hates the cops, but I feel like this is a common sentiment amongst immigrants. I like his tassel here. I like that. Dude keeps talismans on him. That's why he's never haunted by evil spirits.
I don't charge a fee when it comes to my neighbors.
Sorry.
He clearly has no interest in arguing at a time like this. He lets out a cold snort and turns to the doctor with a questioning look.
Miss Liang has cleared the unknown arcane skill that was afflicting him. His physical condition is stable, but I fear there may be some long-term effects on his mind. He seems to be suffering from a severe thought and memory disorder. It would be best to keep him asleep.
Doctor! When will he wake up? Can I speak to him?
For now, we suggest against it. It may cause him additional distress to see someone familiar to him. We fear there might be memory loss.
What? How?
I'm sorry, we kind of shocked him a little bit too hard.
What should I do now? With this mother gone, I can't take any more of this.
Oh no.
Madam.
I've never heard of firecrackers just called crackers before. I've heard it called crackers before, especially in Japanese media. The woman looks as though all strength has been drained from her body as she slumps into a nearby chair. Liang opens her mouth to offer comfort, but can't seem to find the right words. Joe's gaze sweeps past Poitier before setting on Liang.
So, who's a little China's kid? Did the DAA give you a sidekick to do your job for you?
His accent is so funny. So, who's a little Chinese kid? He's got a very funny accent.
Forget it, lah. Listen, if you are not going to do your best to help these people, then it's better you just stay out of my way.
He sounds like a Cantonese speaker who mainly speaks Mandarin, trying to speak English. Yeah, that's what he sounds like. He sounds like he mainly speaks Mandarin, and that's what's influencing his English more than the Cantonese. Isn't he also Chinese? Oh. I mean, he's probably American. Liang looks to Poitier with a questioning gaze. Poitier shakes her head and sighs, gesturing for her to come closer before handing over the hospital's diagnosis.
When they first brought him in, there were remnants of the arcanum riddled through his body. It might have gone a long way to proving he wasn't in control of himself, but I guess anything definitive has already faded away. The doctors couldn't isolate a cause. Worst case scenario, they might not believe us and have this poor guy shoved off to the funny farm.
No! Liang clenches her fists and looks towards the woman curled up in the hospital chair, quietly sobbing. She looks so small against the oversized seat. Finally, Liang steps forward and crouches beside the chair. After a brief hesitation, she reaches out and places a hand over the woman's. Joe looks surprised.
Madam, please. You need to stay strong for your husband.
Funny farm? Yeah. They call that the insane asylum.
They've brought in some of the best doctors from the Laplace Rehab Center. If there is anyone that can help him, it'll be them.
And it's definitely not my fault for zapping him with lightning. In a way, it is a promise with no real guarantee, a statement that could almost be considered a lie, but even lies have value when the person needs to hear them. The woman hastily wipes her tear-streaked face and lifts her head.
He said that he was going to buy produce from the wholesalers, but I couldn't reach him, and then the police called.
The police called?
My husband is a good man.
Oh.
Everyone knows that. He would never do something like this.
Oh my goodness. The words are barely coming out of her mouth.
Please, miss.
Oh no.
You have to help us.
Oh no. Oh my goodness. This delivery is like so on point. It's like what you would hear in a police drama for sure. The woman grasps Liang's hand tightly in hers, her fingers trembling. Her hands are gentle yet rough, etched with years of hard work, the kind of hands earned through long days and nights of striving for a better life.
How
can you feel them? You're wearing gloves. Oh my god. She's really pretty. Look at her eyes. Like this is like her first assignment, isn't it? So like, it's her first time dealing with people suffering through tragedy. Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? In her palm, she can feel the woman's desperate burning warmth. It is so hot, she feels it could scorch her. Liang takes a deep breath.
You can rely on us, ma'am. We'll find out the truth behind this. I promise you.
She gives the woman's hand a firm, reassuring squeeze.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You are our only hope. Please.
Oh. Sometimes a lie can become the truth. All it takes is someone who is willing to make it so. Guy really hates the cops. The door to the ward is shut behind them. After a moment of silence, Poitier tilts her head.
Rookie mistake, princess. Never make a promise about something you don't get to decide on.
I'm sorry, Miss Poitier, but I only mean...
Hold it. I didn't say we weren't gonna do our best.
The words she was about to say no longer serve any purpose. Instead, Liang does something Poitier has never seen her do before. She smiles.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, she's got the cat smile. She's got the face. Kazoku. Aww.
Not so fast. We still need some solid evidence if we're gonna crack this case.
But where to begin? It seems like there are no obvious clues beyond what we were seeing. Mr. Wong had no enemies and was well loved in his community. If that's the case, then it can't be a simple motivation. Still, something sticks out to me. When I ask about any recent events or happenings, it wasn't Mrs. Wong that answered. It was...
Poitier already knows where this is going.
Joe, our private eye with a chip on his shoulder against the DAA.
Yes. He mentioned that there have been strange things going on around LA's Chinatown recently. According to my notes, he mentioned there were children that suddenly became distant and unresponsive, young men that began showing signs of memory loss, and an otherwise healthy elder that rapidly developed signs of dementia, absent-mindedness, empty despondence towards family and friends, memory loss. It all sounds very familiar to Mr. Wong's condition. But no one thought to bring the matter to the police. I also spoke with the nurses here. They said they've also noticed an increase in patients from Chinatown complaining of confusion and memory loss. I guess once again, no one thought it was serious enough for our attention.
Poitier's expression darkens.
Well, what you thinking, Cadet? Are all these cases related? If it's as widespread as you're making it out to be, we might be in over our heads.
Even so, I think we can't overlook it as a possibility. Arcane skills that directly affect the mind are rare, but they do exist. I've read of similar cases in the Vigil's archive. One of them, as I recall, had very similar symptoms to what we're seeing here.
Liang's brow furrows.
However, if there were some criminal intention behind all of these symptoms, what could it be?
Indeed, what could it be?
Or could it be an accident? Maybe a child with a powerful arcane skill who can't control it. Or some unregulated and dangerous arcane objects.
You're just shooting in the dark here.
We can't draw any conclusions without more evidence.
The two officers look troubled. Then, as if something has clicked in her mind, Portier's face lights up.
Arcane objects. Isn't there a department in the Foundation that stores and records dangerous arcane materials?
Yes, at the headquarters of the Foundation. And its official name is... the Arcanum Containment Department.
Secure, contain, protect?
Voilà. Je crois que je suis
Oh,
arrivée.
oh God. It's the French.
C'est bien plus lumineux et spacieux que je ne l'avais imaginé.
French jump scare. And she's all the way over there, but we're in Chinatown. Hon hon hon, baguettes. Onions. Onions. Fromage. Is that Miss Casing over there? Looks like a friendly chat is in order. Last night, the Night Piercer struck again, attacking the convoy transport, the famous Johnny 3 times. 2 officers were knocked unconscious. However, Johnny 3 times was seriously injured and is in critical condition. Insiders say citizens clashed with the convoy earlier due to dissatisfaction over Johnny 3 times light sentencing. Later that night, Night Piercer struck, seemingly enacting vigilante justice on behalf of 3 times his victims. Public support for Night Piercer has grown since, and although it has been a day since the attack, crowds still gather at the scene. Serves him right! That scumbag deserves a prickly end. I think the following the law is important, but honestly, the way 3 times got such a light sentencing feels off. Who, me? Are you asking me? Oh, sorry miss, but you haven't happened to see CO7, have you? Oh, no reason. I thought this was one of those prank interviews they've been doing lately. How should I put this? Sorry, but someone in my position isn't really allowed to comment on politics. 3 times? Johnny 3 times. He comes 3 times. Once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and once at night. He brings you bubble tea and coffee. I need to change the sound settings. It's still too loud for me. Alright, we can continue now. Actually, do I do another poll? Oh yeah, they introduced this character. Zhou Nyangzi. She's pretty... Her outfit looks like she's from the Tang Dynasty. You can tell because her tits are spilling out. That's the only time in ancient China when women were allowed to show off their tits. I'm not kidding. That's the only time that cleavage was allowed to be bared. Tang Dynasty was like the year 640 AD. So that would have been 1,400 years ago. 1,400, and it lasted, I think, 200 years. So, very specific time when women were allowed to dress like this. Tang, hell yeah, yeah, the Wu-Tang Clan, yeah. I think she's like actually really strong in this game. Yeah, I think she's like actually really strong. I can try doing 110 pull. Just once, for fun. I know I want Noir, but like, we can try for her. Also, she's got like the markings on her forehead. I don't even know what you call that, but that's like... The Tang Dynasty was well known as like a time where Buddhism was endorsed. So people dressed with influences from Buddhism. Alright, let's do a 10 pull. Hopefully. I think I'm pretty sure my luck has run out already, but you never know. Yeah. I don't got it. No new characters either. Unfortunate.
等我好不好？就是 nap。
Saving lives. He's a doctor who loves his job. Seeing you hurt gets him a little giddy, that's all. Welcome to the Laplace Rehabilitation Center. We're the world's leading hospital specializing in Arcanum. Whether you are suffering from Arcanum-related injuries, cursed with bad luck, after arguing with your neighbor, transforming more and more into a beetle with each passing morning, suddenly recalling your past life as a pharaoh, causing you great distress at your office job. The Laplace Rehabilitation Center is committed to giving you the best treatment available. Don't worry about whether your rare condition is covered by health insurance. To thank you for contributing to medical advancements, we offer discounts and subsidies based on the rarity of a condition. Each rare condition gets you a flat 60% discount. If you're simultaneously bitten by a vampire and a dragon, while dissolving into an oil painting, but you're somehow still alive, then that's right, your treatment will be free, and we'll even pay you 80% of the treatment cost as a bonus. Wow, what an offer! Thank you for supporting the Laplace Rehabilitation Center. Helping you helps everyone. What the heck? Man, free healthcare? No. In this one, they pay you. Healthcare where they pay you instead? Oh, hell yeah. I think I need one more of those and I can insight 3 on down yet. Wow. Right, chapter 6, Secret Warrant. Cold drinks, fat bounties, and long holidays. Shame it never works out that way. What a steal. If you're somehow still alive. That's so funny.
Des armoires.
Oh no.
Des armoires et encore des armoires.
French woman.
Qui est responsable ici? J'avais l'impression que c'était un département important, non? Où est la sécurité?
I know like 2 Chinese-Canadian female VTubers who laugh to themselves constantly. Is that a cultural thing, a girl thing, or odd coincidence? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. The ever-curious Matilda weaves her way through the rows of filing cabinets. She has read about this department in books detailing the Foundation's history.
Le département contient tous les objets connus qui ont produit des phénomènes dangereux ou mystérieux liés à l'arcane. Certains disent même qu'il contient chaque mystère arcanique résolu et non résolu, jamais enregistré.
Some even say it contains every arcane mystery, solved and unsolved.
Et bien sûr, le plus grand mystère de tous les temps, la tempête, les
But
défis
of course,
toujours.
the biggest mystery of all time, the storm, still defies them.
Comme c'est le cas pour nous tous, il semble que chaque département sont désormais tournés vers l'étude de la tempête. Il y a peu de temps pour ces énigmes plus triviales.
Her footsteps echo through the empty departments, and the odd sense that she's being watched settles over her. Silence can be comforting, but it can also be unsettling, a breeding ground for loneliness, dredging up long-buried unease.
Je me demande comment va maman. Madame Z a dit qu'elle la surveillerait, mais toujours pas de nouvelles.
I wonder how Mama is doing. Madame Z said she would keep an eye on her, but still no updates. She finds herself pausing, her gaze lowering to the ground, but only for a moment.
Non, ressaisis-toi, Mathilda Boaniche. C'est ta maman, la plus grande mère de tous les temps.
Bring yourself together,
Bien avoir mal tourné.
Matilda Boanish. This is your mama, the greatest mother of all time. What could possibly have gone wrong? With renewed confidence, she picks up her pace, her pale ponytail bouncing behind her.
Maintenant, sa fille la plus remarquable est en train d'accomplir une mission importante pour la Fondation. Contrairement à certains autres qui ont consacré leur temps précieux à des vacances au nom de réveiller les jeux d'Uluru.
Oh my god, she's Frenching all over the place. Now her most outstanding daughter runs an important errand for the Foundation. Unlike some others who have dedicated their valuable time to a vacation in the name of reviving the Uluru games.
On espère tout de même qu'ils réussiront à rendre ces jeux aussi grandioses et sublimes qu'ils disent qu'ils étaient dans le passé lointain, ou sinon...
One must hope they will succeed in making the games as grand and sublime as they say where they were in the distant past, or else... Just as she passes another short set of shelves, something catches her eye.
Everything's fine here. Now on to the next row. Oh, this is one of my favorites.
What is it?
An excellent question, miss.
Is this a French
See that serial
Mitsugaki?
number on it?
She very much is. French Kusogaki.
AN003. A water sample from the Peilin River. Number 003. There are hundreds of thousands of samples, collections, and records here. But no matter who you ask, this particular one will always make their top list. Collected in a remote city in China. When the investigators arrived, they found that it had been isolated in time. All its inhabitants dressed and lived as if they were from the late Tang Dynasty.
Oh. We were just talking about that.
They were completely unaware of the state of the world beyond their lands, as if trapped in a time capsule from the forgotten past.
Remote city? Like an entire city?
Oh.
Cities are not remote. I'm not too fond of French, but she's cute when she's... Oh my goodness. Rico, you can't do this. You can't betray your people like that. The liquid inside the vial is clear and pristine. Less like river water and more like perfectly liquefied gemstone. Matilda can't help but stare in fascination.
But how is that possible? Did no one ever leave the city? Not even to travel or do business?
You're a clever one, miss. Yes, it seems the investigators were confused too. In the end, they realized that an arcane skill was affecting the Peilin River.
Kesogaki.
Sadly, it seems the arcane energy was dissipating by the time they arrived, and they weren't able to figure out its cause. This is the only sample they were able to recover. Laplace has been begging for access to it. They're eager to unravel the mystery.
Wow, that is indeed a most intriguing claim.
It's not just a claim, miss. It's real. Wait, Miss Matilda Boaniche?
The careless young staff member only now seems to have fully recognized Matilda's presence.
You've heard of me?
Yeah, of course. Who hasn't heard of the Boaniches and their star investigator daughter? Didn't you know that everyone's been talking about you since you joined the Foundation?
Oh no, Chris fangirling. That's adorable.
Actually, my mother and I went to visit you. Oh, but I haven't introduced myself. Constance Scott. I'm a fellow graduate from SPDM. Of course, now, I'm just a record keeper here.
It doesn't seem like false modesty. Every top student of the SPDM was granted the honor of having their name inscribed in the school's Hall of Fame. But Matilda has never once come across the name Scott.
Actually, I've been looking for you as well, Miss Scott. Commissioner Pedra asked me to give this to you.
A letter? What's it about?
I couldn't say, but he had a most unpleasant look about him as he gave it to me. Then he asked me to review my report on the events in San Francisco. Are you alright?
Don't feed
Your
the
face
French.
has grown quite pale.
I'm fine. I just have a bad feeling I know what I'm about to read.
Having bid farewell to Matilda, Scott makes her way to a secluded room within the department. She carefully closes the door, and with one last glance around the room, opens the envelope. A single sheet of paper floats out from within, one carrying a heavy message.
The investigation has been concluded. Unfortunately, their findings were exactly as we feared. The suspect must be apprehended ASAP, and all efforts must be made to retrieve this arcane object before either cause further trouble. You must leave immediately. Her last reported sighting was in Chinatown, Los Angeles.
Is that a talking sheet of paper? Kind of cute.
新鮮嘅桔啊，埋嚟睇，埋嚟揀啊！
Of course, we're in Chinatown. I've never been to LA Chinatown. I should probably visit at some point.
Sorry, could you say that again? Ji Ma Wu? And that means paper horse dance? Okay, I got it.
Wait, huh? But that's... Simo, that's a good dessert soup. Why, what, huh? Paper horse dance? Is this like a Mandarin Chinese thing, like mud grass horse, which means like fuck your mother?
喂，老細，今日仲有冇燒肉啊？啱埋晒啦！啊，今日切條叉燒，整到半隻白切雞啊！
Paper what dance? Paper horse dance. Or paper horse... Wait, no. Mud grass horse. Paper horse dance, yeah. Got any roasted meat? No? Then give me a piece of char siu and some chicken, please.
Daddy, look!
I don't know
There's a
Chinese.
dragon on the floor! That's totally cool!
People speaking many languages meet and weave around each other on the crowded avenue. Liang wanders around them, stopping every now and then to take it all in.
Welcome to Chinatown. How do you like it?
Yes, it does give me a certain sense of nostalgia. Do you come here often, Miss Boydier?
Thanks, random British child in LA.
Daddy, look! There's a dragon on the floor! That's totally cool!
Yeah, random British child in LA.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's the 90s.
I mean, outside of work, it's been a while. 3 years or so.
Only once in 3 years? I don't think you can consider that often.
Poitier waves a hand, glancing down the lively streets.
Yeah, well, it's a fun place for a day trip, sure. But things are different when you put on the uniform. Remember that private eye back at the hospital? Joe? You can get an impression about how people see the police around here from him.
You mean that the residents here don't cooperate with the Arcane Affairs Division?
I mean, it's the 90s, and the LA riots happened in the 90s. So you can imagine how bad racial tensions were back then. And I don't think the game's creators are gonna miss that detail.
Well, it's complicated. There's a lot of language and cultural barriers. Folks here just don't turn to the police to solve their problems. Even when they do, we feel like we have no idea where to start. The thing that surprised me the most was how arcanists of all kinds and humans live so closely together here. I guess it's the same in China, isn't it? I remember this one time we had a call about a break-in. When we got there, it turned out the shopkeeper was a big white bird as tall as I am.
Oh. Couldn't have been me. I'm not that tall.
And this other time, we're chasing down a lost puppet for some lame-ass puppeteer. Anyways, so I asked an old lady if she'd seen a doll nearby. You know what she said? Well, I don't know what she said, but she started going off about me being a Lawai.
Probably not period accurate. More likely they would have called you a Guaylo.
Now give me some credit. I might not speak Chinese, but I do know Lawai means foreigner. So excuse me? Like I'm American, baby. Born and raised.
Sorry.
Liang knows she should remain serious, but she can't help but be tickled by Poitier's indignation. Poitier shoots her a glare, but then heaves a quiet sigh.
That's not even the half of it. The thing is, I don't hate it here. Although I can't say I love Chinatown very much either. To be honest, most of us on the force haven't found a way to make inroads with the people here.
If that's the problem, why don't we try to understand things step by step? Maybe then we can start fresh? We're here anyway.
Liang turns back and examines the archway at the beginning of the road. They have already been in this other world for a while.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. If we're gonna get anywhere, then we'll have to start here. But we need to check another task off our list first.
They cross the street and turn into a narrow alleyway.
Should be right there, down the alley. Feeling excited, rookie? We're about to pay a visit to your favorite director, Noir.
Favorite? What? No. I just like the movies, that's all. I've got no specific feelings for the director.
Liang can't hold back her rebuttal, but under Poitier's teasing gaze, she stops herself.
Maybe just a little. I am curious about the mind of the director behind
Aww.
such great movies.
She's so adorable when she starts opening up.
But this is strictly a police matter, so I will act with professional self-restraint. Actually, I've made a request with the Visuals Intelligence Branch for a file on Director Noah and any related events. We should get it soon.
You've got a file on her already? Feels like you're going a bit overboard, rookie. It wasn't actually the director that called us. Her assistant did. Later on, Noir herself contacted us and said the so-called threat was just a misunderstanding. Normally, we'd leave it at that. There's too much real crime out there to bother with a case where the victim doesn't think anything happened. Still, according to dispatch, the assistant was real spooked over it. The operator got the feeling we should give it a second look, so they kept the file open. But look, this is just a follow-up and an excuse to come down here. So keep your mind on the real mission.
Got it, ma'am.
The scene from the Division of Arcane Affairs yesterday flashes across Liang's mind. After leaving the hospital, they immediately return to report their findings and highlight the dangers of lurking behind Chinatown's strange events. But the higher-ups had a different take on things. Oh, flashback.
It's been reassigned to the local precinct.
Poitier stands in the doorway and shakes her head. Liang immediately catches a subtle shift in her expression.
What's wrong? What does that mean?
Nothing, kid. It's just most of the force aren't trained to deal with arcane crimes. Don't get me wrong. They're good, capable officers, but I'm worried. If this was any other case, I'd keep my mouth shut. But come on, this is clearly our department. This case has arcanum all over it. I don't think they know what they're getting into.
This is like such a typical buddy cop plotline. Our main characters get taken off the case. This is like there's so much references to the beats of Rush Hour here. For a brief moment, neither speaks. Then Liang's eyes lighten up.
Miss Poitier, I have an idea. What if we...
We prioritize Noir's case, which just happens to put us in Chinatown, so there's no harm in asking a few questions about our other investigation. I knew there was a little rebel in you, Liang. You like to bend the rules, just not break them. Am I right?
Oh.
Not too often.
She's lying.
Actually, I think we're obliged to take Miss Noah's case seriously, even if it wouldn't help us with the other case. Please wait a minute. It's my communication device.
Liang pulls out the device, often criticized by the Foundation employees for being too bulky. Poitier leans in to get a better look. Her chameleon calm perched on her chest stretches its neck in curiosity. What the heck is that? Vigil Cadets.
STS-1 portable contact device activated. You've received a new message. Downloading attachment.
There was nothing portable about that, but this is the 90s. I have to come clean. What are you coming clean about?
Download complete. Please check your mailbox.
Also, I would hope you're clean.
Message? What's it about?
Shouldn't be stinky, not in my stream.
It's from the intelligence department. They've found her records.
It's a Nintendo SP. That's way too big to be a Nintendo SP.
Miss Noah is registered with the Foundation. There might be something in her files that can provide us some clues.
She opens the pinned email and scans through the attached files. Her expression turns serious.
Wait, is this...
Oh. Ah, cliffhanger. Humans are natural editors, piecing together an ideal memory from mere fragments. While I don't usually keep a journal, I had to record today's encounter. I met the great Miss Matilda Boinish. I still remember that summer. My mother lectured me an hour before we left, and then another hour. That I was following her instructions perfectly. I wore my dress perfectly. My greetings were memorized word for word, but the moment I met the Boinishes, I froze solid, too nervous to say anything. Even adults can get stage fright, so how was it fair to give her own daughter the cold shoulder for it? A smile or a pat on the back from my mother was all I needed to finish my greeting without fumbling. Aww, she kept it together then. She really likes them. Thank goodness for Lady Beryl. She saw what happened and her gracious words salvaged the situation. I didn't disappoint my mother after that. I'm sure of it because the rest of my memories of that visit were pleasant. Lady Beryl's warm smile and Matilda's energetic chatter. Matilda could be as noisy as she liked and still win her mother's approval. How I envied that so much. But Lady Beryl, for some reason I can't remember what she looked like. Now I understand Latham's frustration. Being Matilda's mother, I could imagine a matured, refined version of Matilda, minus a child's energy. And, oh right, without the hooked nose. That's my mother's trait. Yeah, it seems Matilda's mom is really nice. Okay. Rookie Actor's Guide. Remember, keep the cameras hidden. That's the secret. Oh, they've got a little set here. Oh, the camera on top of the dolly. Oh yeah, the camera on top of the dolly. Look at that. Whose is this?
It's blocking the camera sightlines. Get it out of the way.
And then they've got lights. The boom operator.
When are we coming in? We've been waiting forever. I wish I brought a chair.
I used to work on film sets before. That was a long time ago. I actually did this before. Holding the boom mic. I was a boom operator before.
What's going on? Are they filming another movie? Do you see anyone famous?
At the end of the alley, in an old abandoned house filled with camera equipment, crew members and actors go about their business, drawing curious glances from passerbys. It's the 90s, shouldn't there be more pagers? There should be, for sure. Matilda's mom has got it going on! One particular figure catches Liang's attention. Someone strangely familiar.
Oh, is that today's lunch? Mind if I take a look? Not now? Alright, fine.
That's that odd person I saw at the hospital. She works for the foundation.
Who? You mean Camerahead over there?
Hey, you can't just call her that.
You think she could be a fake?
You can't just call her Camerahead. Oh, yeah, she might be a fake. She was actually suspicious.
She's a real foundation member. I checked her information as well when I inquired about Miss Noah's file.
Oh, so why is she nervous then?
Her name is Latham, an awakened arcanist, currently working in the Arcanum Containment Department.
The note from before mentioned Latham.
I wasn't given any access to her details, but based on our encounter, we should have no problem with her.
Good. Fine. I'm happy enough leaving the Awakened to their quirkiness.
But she isn't their top priority. Liang knows that. She pushes aside that odd feeling for now, following Poitier through the crowd and onto the set.
What do you mean she hasn't eaten yet? Director Noir's doctor was explicit that she's not allowed to skip any meals.
Oh wow, pretty One-san. Pretty One-san. Those earrings are huge. She screams secretary, but like, oh man, you can see her bust. You can see her titty cleavage. What's going on there? Oh yeah, sexiest part of the body. Clavicle. Oof. I like a good clavicle. That's why you can see mine. Like, that's why you can see mine. Ooh, I've got a sexy clavicle too. She's got really long arms. I wouldn't say in particular, she's just skinny.
Oh, hello officers. How can I help you?
She doesn't sound Chinese at all. She sounds extremely British. Like, not Chinese British, not Hong Kong British, just British. The well-dressed woman walks over to them.
We received a call from a Lin Wang. Did you make a report about some unknown person making physical threats and stalking Miss Noir?
From a Lin Wang? Yeah, a Lin Wang.
Yes, that's right. I'm Lin. But...
You don't sound Chinese at all. Upon hearing their purpose, Lynn hesitates, glancing uncertainly over at one end of the set.
We did it!
Yeah.
Abby, you're here!
Cut.
With a single command, the actors freeze in place.
No, I'm afraid we'll
There
have
she
to roll that
is.
again.
There she is! The pretty lady. Oh, she's so cute. Oh my god. Auntie, please. She could secret my heiress if you know what I mean. Pretty lady la. Very pretty. Ay, lang lai. She's like 40, isn't she? God, the urge to fire up the dying star.
I'm sorry, Director.
Still hit it, yeah. Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. I love her hair. That like the swept over to the side. Oh, but the curls. 40 is okay. The young actor's body stiffens instantly, based on where he's standing. It's clear that he's only a background character. But Noir, seated on her throne-like wheelchair, the overseer of everything, didn't miss his mistake, no matter how minor it was.
Not at all. I just want more emotion this time. She's your true love, but you have been apart for a long time. Things are different now. She is. You are.
Oh. Yeah, like her accent. Her accent is so on point. Her accent is extremely on point, very accurate.
Your reunion must be more complex. It isn't simply happiness you feel. You must mix that emotion with worry and guilt.
Yeah, her accent is extremely accurate.
She doesn't know anything about what happened to you. You can't help but worry that she will never be able to understand you. You wonder if she has got herself into any troubles.
Yeah, because like this is a very, very specific accent. And it's very much like class-based. You won't speak like this unless you have like a somewhat better upbringing, especially in the 90s. This is a very specific Hong Kong accent of like rich, well-educated people. So yeah, this is like what you expect to hear like bankers and financial people speak, and professors.
I know this is a short scene, but the audience must see a full range of emotions. You are capable of more, so be more.
Wouldn't it surprise me if they got an actual Hong Kong person to voice her?
I know you attended drama school, so let's see that training shine. I know you can do it.
Aww. The amount of men who would like give anything to hear this voice every day.
Yes, Director! I will try my best!
Simply being noticed by the famous director is enough to leave him visibly flustered. He immediately straightens up, shedding his nervous stance from moments before.
Good. Let's roll it again.
I mean, can you fire up the body?
Excuse me, Director Noir.
If the lower butt... Chibney, that's so out of pocket. What the fuck? Seizing this moment before the next take, the assistant swoops in and whispers something to Noir. Noir glances toward the two officers, her face betraying no emotion. It's impossible to tell what she's thinking.
For someone that famous, you think I'd have known she uses a wheelchair. How you feeling? Finally getting a chance to meet your favorite director.
How do you fire up the body? I can't say for other people. For me, like, getting like a decent amount of like, a decent jog will like fire up my body really hot. I have like a really warm body temperature, but only when I'm active. If I'm not moving, I get cold really fast. Gotta get a ring fit stream. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'll die with a ring fit. Ring fit is really intense. Same with Miku boxing. Poitier nudges Liang with her elbow, tilting forward as little she teases her. But when she sees Liang's face, she pauses.
What's with the long face, kid? Where'd all your excitement go? Oh, is it about the message you got?
Yes. It's just something that's bothering me.
Before Liang can explain, the subject of the discussion rolls towards them in her wheelchair.
Thanks for coming, officers. But I believe I've already explained that this was all just a misunderstanding.
Oh my god, the way she adjusted her hair. Okay, so like she's got like the director's scarf going on. Oh, I love. Oh, she's got a spotlight. She's got a stage spotlight or stage light on her wheelchair. Oh, she's got a little clapper. She's got a little clapper accessory on her collar here of her coat. Oh, the doll! That's so cute. A little doll. And yeah, she's got like colored nails. Oh my god! Oh my god, this is like so much woman. She might be the woman of all time.
As you can see, I'm in perfect health. Well, ignoring these two.
Oh my god, she's got a sense of humor too, man. She pats her legs with a cheerful laugh. It seems the director has no qualms about her physical condition, though it's hardly the kind of joke anyone else can comfortably laugh along to.
But according to your assistant, there's been someone stalking you for months, and they've recently sent you a threatening letter. So what? That all just misunderstandings too?
I'm terribly sorry for inconveniencing you, officers. Lynn is a very dedicated assistant, always looking out for me. She may have just overreacted to my situation.
Dedicated? That's a little bit Yuri-coded.
I don't mean to brag, but I've been in the limelight for long enough that I've seen my share of crazy fans. I'm used to it.
Oh my goodness, she's so...
Sure, I get that.
Now normally I would not say
about
mommy.
That letter you received,
I'm not really
it?
a mommy kind of guy, but like... Mommy? Mommy? Nora lets out a wry chuckle and shakes her head.
I'm afraid I don't have it anymore. I received so many letters. Most of them friendly, some of them not so much friendly. I've made a name in this industry, and a few enemies
the doll
too.
fell down.
If I paid any attention to the negativity, it only dragged me down. I tend not to keep the bad ones around.
That's like a healthy... That's a healthy mindset to have when you're a public figure.
Well, I'm sure you would do a fine job keeping me safe, officers. I can't let myself worry over it. Besides, what are they going to do? Break my kneecaps?
That's two disability jokes in like... in the span of a minute. I love this woman.
Frankly, the only thing I am worried about is that your presence is another distraction for my crew.
She casts a grateful and perhaps apologetic look around the set.
So, it's very much appreciated that you went out of your way to check in on me. But I have a movie to make. I can't disappoint my fans. Now, if you'll excuse me, we're burning daylight and I still have 4 more scenes to film. These Hollywood producers may have opened doors for me, but they also give me so many problems lately.
Oh my god, the doll was like nodding. That's so cute. Is it a weird touch? No, I think it's cute. She smiles at the officers as if to signal the conversation's end.
Is this really just because of her movie?
Noir has already begun to turn her wheelchair away, but Liang stops her in her tracks.
Pardon me?
You seem to be refusing our assistance because you've decided this threat is only a harmless prank. You've decided that it's worth the risk to focus on your film. I don't mean to judge your decision. It may be understandable in some cases.
She moves closer, lowering her voice as she leans in to deliver the next sentence in a hushed voice. She licks her face and... This is the taste of a liar.
But if this threat is not just a prank, if it is serious...
Am I sensing disapproval?
Nora narrows her eyes a little and raises a hand to halt her approaching assistant. This is a good sign. Liang has earned the chance to talk for at least a little longer. She pushes aside her conflicting emotions and carries on in a voice only the two of them can hear.
There has been an increase in patients coming from Chinatown showing signs of mental instability. Their symptoms include confusion, amnesia, drowsiness, and volatile anger. None of the patients seem to have anything in common. No prior history, all without a clear cause. Does that sound familiar?
Oh.
Sorry. Is this leading somewhere?
She's feigning ignorance. She knows something. After a moment of thought, Noir shakes her head, her calm face carrying a perfectly measured hint of confusion.
A case. 8 years ago.
What happened 8 years ago?
He Rizhun, the scriptwriter for your first big hit, Detective CO7. She burned to death in her own house.
That's so sad.
However, the cleaners found a film reel in the debris, surprisingly intact after the fire.
Uh-oh. Liang has been watching Noir's every expression. She doesn't miss the fleeting shift in her eyes at the mention of the film reel.
Strange, isn't it? Every other item was burnt to
She's
ash.
questioning her.
Yet this 1/8mm reel was as good as new.
Oh. Liang's kind of ruthless. Bringing up some past trauma.
The cleaners felt the same way. So, being curious, they played the reel. 3 of the 5 who watched it ended up in an asylum. 1 jumped from a building, and the last, according to the reports, became like an empty shell of the person.
What is this, SCP? Isn't there like an SCP that's like a tape of a clown? And like if you watch it, it drives you insane?
And what's happening here reminds you of that?
There are some commonalities between the cases. I can't ignore the possibility that they are related. 2 in particular stand out to me. The similar symptoms of those affected. And you, hard to shake the thought that these are not coincidences.
Oh. Liang's talking in a very different manner. I like that the voice actor has been given like direction to do that. Whispers spark among the crew as they eye this secret conversation.
What are the police still here for? Are we gonna get back to filming? Who knows? But it doesn't seem good. We are losing light here. Can these guys wrap it up already?
These murmurs, of course, don't escape Noir's and Liang's notice. When she speaks again, Noir's tone is far more direct.
Is that an accusation?
No, not at all. I'm just hoping you might be able to shed some light on our case.
It's like The Ring, but without the sexy ghost girlfriend. Man, everybody needs a sexy ghost girlfriend. See, that's why my life is empty. I don't have a sexy ghost girlfriend.
After our initial investigation, we officially recorded it as an ominous Arcanum incident and determined that the cause was the 8mm film reel, which contained a film titled Reunion of the 3 Swallows.
Reunion of the 3 Swallows.
To this day, however, the exact nature of the Arcanum hasn't been conclusively determined. We still aren't sure why it has this strange effect on people's minds, nor why the damage appears to be irreversible. Perhaps more importantly, we still don't know the origin behind the Arcanum on the reel. There are many possible causes that might create such an effect. One of the most common thought is from absorbing powerful emotions from an arcanist. The darkest emotions possess the strongest power. Anger, hatred.
Oh no.
Emotions so strong that they can outlast their bearer's death, like a curse from beyond the grave, carrying out their last will as an obsession. And in such cases, these objects are sure to lead to disaster. I believe that this film is, undoubtedly, one such cursed item. If it is the case that this film was involved in these new incidents, then we must find out what obsession it's carrying out and find a countermeasure.
I assume you're already on the case.
Why are you telling her?
Indeed, I am, Miss Noah. I've been studying the report on the original case, including some of the theories of the original investigator. One of the theories suggests that, despite your collaboration on the CO7 series, there were many points of conflict between you and Miss He. In fact, the reports mention you had a violent quarrel with her on the day of the fire. There was even a question about whether you might have been responsible for her death.
Uh-oh.
So,
How's
as
she
you
gonna
can
react
see,
to that?
I have more than a strong reason to believe you are connected. And if this cursed reel is behind these recent incidents, I'm afraid that you may be the intended target of this curse.
Oh, the mystery deepens. Post-lunch questioning. The first principle is that what you see is real, but it might not be the truth. Oh, hey. This is a very Guang Fu restaurant.
Hot damn, rookie. Who could have guessed the famous director
Oh,
would
they're
be
having
a
dim
part of her
sum.
own real-life thriller? After talking to her, we still got nothing useful to go on. I can't read anything behind that smiling face of hers. But if your little theory has got any truth to it, then Noir is in real danger. So why not talk? Isn't she worried about her own life?
Been a while since I've dim sum? Yeah. It's been a while since I've had dim sum too. If I want to eat dim sum now, I just buy frozen stuff because, like, it's too expensive to go to an actual restaurant now. Everything's too damn expensive now. This place, like, oh, the decor is so 90s. It's so Chinatown, the freaking lanterns. Poitier channels her frustration into her food, devouring most of the meal in the blink of an eye. As she swallows the last shrimp dumpling, she turns to look at Liang, who is busy chatting with the restaurant owner.
是吗？原来对面杂货店那家的女儿也。
You mean the grocer's daughter is also? Wait, what happened to the
就
grocer's
是咯
daughter?
最近都不知道搞什么，好多街坊家里都出了事。
Yes, so many things happening around the neighborhood. Crazy.
老卢家还算好嘞，他带个女儿去看中医，抓了药，吃了一段时间就好了不少。
But the Lus are lucky. They took their daughter to a good local doctor, and she got better.
但是对面街口马仔，他阿妈就麻烦了。那个阿婆原本就身体不好，忽然间又变得疯疯癫癫，他们两公婆都担心死了。
Tama, there. The storekeeper just swore. But the other family down the road aren't so fucking lucky. Their grandma was already so weak from arthritis, and now she's gone crazy. She's probably gonna drive them crazy too.
之前都有个靓妹来问这件事，说什么事情不太对路。哎，我说呀，就是临近年关，那些污浊的东西都出来了。
You know what? Another girl, she asked about this too. If I had to guess, it's because of those evil spirits. Things are never easy before the Dushuo festival.
您说还有人打听过这件事？那是什么人？
You mentioned another girl. Who is she?
她说自己是什么新科学什么鬼事务所的，好像是个神婆，刚来到唐人街这一带的。
She said she's an exorcist from the neoscience something exorcism office and is new here in Chinatown. Hey, it's Lei Anan. Oh, she's here investigating as well. Our Ghostbuster.
他还给了我一张卡片，你都怪妈了个，我不知道被我放到哪里去。
I don't get it. Is this woman supposed to be a Mandarin speaker or a Cantonese speaker? Maybe they recorded in Mandarin and they couldn't find the time to re-record in Cantonese. I'm pretty sure she said a Cantonese like swear just now. She gave me a fancy card, but I don't know where it is now.
原来如此，多谢你。
他说自己是什么新科学什么鬼事务所的，好像是个神婆，刚来到唐人街这一带的。他还给了我一张卡片，你都怪妈了个。
Guaymalo. Yeah, that's a Cantonese square. It's like it notes ridicule and like basically something that's just really really troublesome. I don't know why this person is mixing Mandarin together with Cantonese. It's very strange. As Liang returns to her seat, Poitier shoots her a questioning look.
So, any progress?
I have some bad news. First, there are more victims than we expected. Second, we're not the only ones who've noticed. We need to hurry if we don't want this case to attract wider attention.
Why don't we start with the director then? She seems like our best lead.
Having cleared the dishes closest to her, Poitier pulls the char buns from the other side of the table. I have some bad news. I can't actually understand Chinese. Oh no.
I've got a hunch her case is connected with this one. Just like you said, there are too many coincidences to not dig deeper.
I don't know about you guys, but I really like police dramas. I actually really do like police dramas. I feel like they're not that popular these days. Like, these types of like, thriller, you know, mystery type of police dramas where they do a lot of investigating. I feel like modern police dramas are kind of, I don't know, they're not as well thought out.
That writer, what was it? Huh, Ridgewine? She's an arcanist, right? No surprise that she'd imbue that film with all of her final bits of hatred.
Oh my.
I've seen a dozen cases like it.
Oh my god. The way you pronounced her name. The way she butchered her name. It's so good. Procedurals, yes, procedurals. I think it's due to the audience tends to be low attention span, want to see more explosions and action these days. Yeah. It feels like even procedurals have kind of the bar has been lowered. People are more interested in like, you know, Breaking Bad. They're more interested in like the bad side.
Cursed objects are weird as heck. It's definitely possible that it could have chased Noir all the way here.
But there isn't any evidence that corroborates the rivalry between Miss Noah and Miss He.
Breaking Bad feels more like an exception. You don't want to watch 1,000 episodes of NCIS? No, thank you.
Hold on.
Police procedurals.
Didn't you read that in a report by another visual?
Are very popular.
Maybe it's only hearsay, but that's something.
Or at least they were very popular in Hong Kong. They used to make a lot of them back in the old days. Before, at some point, like the film industry in Hong Kong kind of went poof because it all went to China, to the mainland, and like it never came back.
Not only that, get this. I did some digging of my own. The night that cleaner leaped off that roof was the exact same night that Noir was in the car accident that left her legs paralyzed.
Oh.
It gets freakier. According to the reports, they happened within minutes of each other.
in the building was less than a block away from the scene of the accident. How's that for evidence?
Oh. They happened at the same time. Was her driver affected? Was she? Who is the driver?
We've got a saying in the DAA, Cadet. When it comes to Arcanum, there's no such thing as coincidences.
With this declaration, Poitier pops up the last chasu bun into her mouth.
Whether coincidence or not, it isn't much to go on. We need evidence.
Of course. We can't just leap to accusations without proof. But when it comes to arcane crime, you've got to follow your hunches. So keep your nose to the ground.
Poitier notices the dejection on Liang's face, and sheepishly sets down her chopsticks. Is it weird that Noir has a French name? A little bit, but then if you consider that, like, she's, you know, upper class, she's upper class, educated, wealthy Hong Kong, so it's not that weird that, and you know, Hong Kong was very British back then, so it's not that weird that whoever, you know, her parents like fancied her after like some British or some French, some, you know, it's not weird that her parents fancied French.
I get you. This isn't just about evidence.
It's definitely not.
You don't want to point the finger at someone you admire.
Definitely not common. Most of them would name their kids after like a British person, like a British name.
But you've got to pursue this, even if that means you have to separate the artist from their work.
Liang remains silent for a moment, picks up the chilled lemon soda from the table, and takes a sip. That's not lemon soda, that's lemon Coke.
Actually,
at a Chinese
there
restaurant,
is another reason
it's
that
lemon
I'm
Coke.
not entirely convinced that Miss Noah, the film incident, and the events in Chinatown are connected. In fact, it's quite a substantial reason. If our records are correct, the cursed reel was found and contained by the Foundation 6 months after the initial incident.
That's a long time.
Which means, unless something has gone horribly wrong, it should still be safely stored within the Arcanum Containment Department.
Something horribly wrong happened. A sharp crash interrupts her words. The two turn around.
Oops, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, something bad did happen. Why are you here? It's the fangirl. A bespectacled girl fumbles with a napkin, and she hurriedly tries to clean up the shattered dish she just knocked over. But her sneaking glances towards the two officers don't escape their attention, and the shiny emblem on her chest tells them exactly where she's from. It's Dollar Store Hermione!
Well,
it's the ginger! They exchange a puzzled look.
If I remember it right, you mentioned earlier that you saw someone from the Foundation acting suspicious yesterday.
Yes. Like the lady over there. She also works for the ACD.
Guess we'll have a talk with her.
I agree, Miss Poitier.
They rise from the table and approach the girl, menacingly. Suspicious Foundation staff. Staff wearing a Foundation badge, shifty eyes, and evasive glances. Any experienced cop would pick up on this instantly. That's true.
Time for treatment.
Ah,
Is something the matter, officers? You seem to have overheard our conversation. Was there anything in it you might know about? We welcome any leads you might have, and even offer a reward for helping solve the case. No, I didn't hear anything. This is all happening so suddenly. I have urgent business to attend to. Please understand, officers. There's no need to worry, ma'am. You seem a little bit flustered. Here, why don't you come sit down and we'll have a nice chit-chat. That's how the officers get you. They invite you. They're not, you know, they're not detaining you, they're inviting you. And if you take their invitation, that's on you. Yes, I'm sure there's a way we can be of help to each other. I can't get over how nice his music is.
Easy lah.
Please stay behind me.
Copy that. Crackers and fireworks.
Awaken.
Thunder Talisman scientific version.
You won't get away.
Easy lah.
My responsibility.
Thunder Talisman scientific version.
Case closed. I'll be sure to write a report and put it on your table. And please don't forget to check the previous reports too, ma'am.
It's very, I can't tell if it's more 80s or 90s. It kind of blurs together. Like, understand that music that is popular in the 80s still kept getting popular for, how do I say this? Asia is like 10 years behind American trends, at least at that time. When it came to music, Asia was 10 years behind. Fashion was 10 years behind. So it's technically both. Under Liang and Portier's relentless questioning, the suspicious Foundation member ultimately surrenders.
All right, I'll tell.
Okay.
But only to you, since you're a vigil, but she isn't, right? Sorry, I should really only disclose this info to other Foundation members.
Even the modern West trend stuff isn't so great. It's fine. The West doesn't really make trends these days. Why do you think K-pop is so popular? These days, it's like the Koreans that are establishing trends. She shoots a cautious glance at Poitier. Poitier says nothing, simply raising her chin at Liang in approval. Liang follows the girl out of the empty alley. After verifying Liang's identity with her communication device, the girl gives a final glance up and down the alley before talking.
There's no one I would trust more than a vigil, Miss Liang.
Oh, what's going on?
I'm here on a mission for the Foundation, and you might be able to help me with it.
She's being very serious. Ah, so that's the Foundation logo. It almost looks like a mermaid. Mermaid tail.
September 1990, a female arcanist committed a serious assault and caused a number of casualties. She had appeared at an illegal gathering held by the Order of Enlightenment, a subordinate organization of Manes Vindictae. The Timekeeper encountered her and confirmed her identity. Anjo Nala, a Beyond Arcanist. Born sometime in the 19th century, she was sealed inside a wind-up toy in the year 1968. Since then, she has become a lethal weapon that must obey whoever possesses her toy.
What the heck? Is she a ghost?
But back in 1985, I mean, the real 1985.
I'm sorry that... I forgot this story was about time travel. It's so confusing.
That toy had been safely stored in an Arcanum containment department as a dangerous item.
Lethal Weapon is an entirely different cop movie.
Until it was stolen.
You were involved in that particular inventory check. There are 4 additional items that are now lost aside from number 066.
Oh, she's in trouble.
The circumstances of the last storm, and that devastating spell threw our whole organization into chaos. However, there's no excuse for failing to uphold our department's most crucial mission.
Oh no, she's failing the SCP Foundation.
Fortunately, it appears that our break-in
that's
was
where
committed by a single
That's where the organization gets its name from. The SCP Foundation, of course. I can't believe I just pieced it together. Arcanum Foundation, SCP Foundation. Man, they couldn't have made it more obvious. Honestly, a Steins Gate collab would fit this gacha game very well. Yeah.
I heard what you and your partner just said. It's about all the weird things that happen in Chinatown, right? It was my mission to catch Latham and retrieve all the arcane objects she'd stolen before they caused more damage.
Oh! That's why she was running away. Latham turned traitor. Do Chinese games do collabs? Like, yeah, they do. Girls Frontline did a collab with Steins Gate. They also did a collab with Jashin-chan, I think. Yeah, with Jashin-chan. And with Zombieland. Wait, with Zombieland Saga. Yeah. It's definitely normal. I mean, isn't Wuthering Waves? No, not Wuthering Waves. I don't remember who it is, but someone's doing Ghost in the Shell collab.
But I guess it's already too late for that.
The meaning behind these words is crystal clear. There is no room for Liang to feign ignorance.
Then you're saying that...
Yes, the cursed reel from the incident you mentioned was among the stolen items. And you said that you have some clue about its current whereabouts?
Some guy keeps bringing up the Jashin-chan to Clara in SC, and she has no idea why. I don't either. Yeah, who freaking knows, man? I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of weirdos in the VTubing world, whether the streamer or the audience. The cursed film reel, Reunion of the Three Swallows, is in Chinatown. The weight of this revelation sinks heavily into Liang's chest.
I was told to operate under strict secrecy. But at this point, the faster they're retrieved, the better. So, shall we work together?
Scott takes a notebook from her pocket and pulls out a photo tucked inside. How do you expect to retrieve this? You don't really look like the fighting type.
Our main suspect is Latham, an awakened arcanist.
I'm gonna guess awakened is like when your body changes. Liang can't help but look surprised when she recognizes the other girl in the photograph. But Scott seems to misinterpret her reaction.
It's hard for me to believe she'd do this. We were colleagues and close friends. I used to call her Loggerhead because she's the most forgetful person I know.
Yeah, fun fact. The Chinese name literally means head empty. I'm pretty sure Loggerhead also means moron.
At first, I refused to believe she could do such a thing. I still don't understand why. She's not the kind to be greedy.
Maybe she's not Hermione, but gender-bent Harry Potter. Please.
But the Vigils investigated the theft thoroughly. And the Vigils are not the kind to make mistakes. You've been here a few days already, right? Have you had any word about where she might be?
Scott's brow furrows. Her expression torn between hope and fear. It's as if she wants confirmation while equally dreading to hear the truth.
Sorry, I haven't.
Uh-oh. Why is she lying? Scott's expression visibly relaxes. I've never heard Loggerhead used as an insult, just as a turtle. I mean, it's not a very common word, and also you're not British.
Oh, what a pity.
You're not British, so maybe you wouldn't get it. And also, this is the 90s. Don't forget, this is the 90s. This document contains confidential information. Please do not take it out of the precinct. Noir, female arcanist. Her arcane skill allows her to manipulate inanimate objects within a defined range, designating them as actors. Born in Hong Kong in 1950. Also, it must be 1992 right now. Graduated from USC School of Cinematic Arts. Yeah, USC. USC School of Cinematic Arts is a school... Where? University of Southern California. Oh, yeah, of course. Of course she's educated abroad. Makes sense. Later worked at what will eventually become known as TVB. If you don't know TVB, TVB is a major broadcaster in Hong Kong. It's pretty much the #1 broadcaster. In 1978, she began collaborating with independent production companies to produce low-budget films. Like, TVB is so... How do I say it? You can get TVB in America and Canada. That's how big it is. Feels older than 90s, the way how it plays this aesthetic self. I mean, the game is in multiple... takes place in multiple different times because it's about time traveling. But this particular event is in the 90s. Like NHK, exactly. Except they don't knock on your door asking for a TV license. In 1978, she began collaborating with independent production companies to produce low-budget films. Released her debut film, Muddle, in 1979. So, 29 years old, a director. Established New Art Company in 1980 and began working on the film Detective CO7. In 1983, a car accident left her paralyzed from the waist down, allegedly tied to the film incident. For more details on the film incident, please refer to the attached document. Nice. I should be able to upgrade Liang now.
Hello, ma'am. I'm writing a report on the Critter Brawl at Dodger Stadium.
I don't have enough money. I need 200k coin. I only have 13,000. Can I get... Well, it's gonna take a while for me to get 200 coin. 9,000 times 4 is not... I'm gonna try a little bit.
Filter complete. Move carefully.
So where are the dudes that dress like a lady? Wait, what are you talking about? Although I think cross-dressing is pretty common in Hong Kong sitcoms. It's not uncommon, yeah, to see cross-dressing. For comedy. 90 rocks during those days. 90s rock? I don't know.
My responsibility.
Yeah, I can't wait till Leon shows up in the story.
Prepare to be drowned.
She's being foreshadowed, so she's clearly like hanging around.
Case closed. I'll be sure to write a report and put it on your table. And please don't forget to check the previous reports too, ma'am.
Yeah, I can't. It's gonna take way too long to farm for this. To get enough coin. Unfortunate. And new player problems. Unless I get coin here. It's not enough. A name deserved. Story. Insight 10. Catch that speeding hamster. If any of like the reverse veterans are in this chat right now, do you know how many chapters this event is?
Have a good day.
Before the owner can even say goodbye, Liang has yanked Poitier out the front door.
What's the rush? I haven't even finished my noodles.
We've got work to do.
We can eat later, but we need to find Miss Latham, now.
It's an emergency.
Wait, hold on. I'm all for chasing down a crook. But why do I get the feeling you didn't tell your Foundation friend about your run-in with Latham?
Oh, she knows.
What's up? Why are you keeping her in the dark?
I think that something isn't right about her. I've been to the A City before. To most, it might seem defenseless, but it's actually heavily protected by arcane rituals. According to Miss Scott, Latham acted alone, but there's nothing in her file that would suggest she's capable of that. Her arcane skill level is frankly far from remarkable.
Like guys keeping their hair long and dressing metrosexual even though they're straight. Are you talking about me? Are you making fun of me?
Even with insider knowledge, I don't believe it's possible she could have bypassed the security system and escaped on her own.
それな。
Either Miss Latham has played the Foundation for fools, or she has more powerful accomplices. That leads me to another thing. This mission is not something a typical Foundation staff member would be assigned to, as Miss Scott claimed to be.
Yeah, so she's lying. She's here on her own.
There's something we don't know.
She's probably here all by herself, trying to catch her friend before she gets caught by the authorities.
You're saying that girl with glasses lied to you?
Maybe. Or that she was being lied to herself.
Oh. Liang pulls her SPF contact device. After a few simple taps, she turns it around for Poitier to see.
There was another thing I found while searching through Miss Latham's files. Or rather what I didn't find. There were no warnings or notices on her employee records.
You mean she's not actually wanted?
No, I don't think so. Miss Scott said that their department wanted to solve this problem in secret. So I thought that might explain the reason Miss Latham's warrant wasn't on her file. However, when I tried to access more of their records to double-check my findings, I ran into a block on Miss Scott's records.
Right, she said earlier that she couldn't get her file.
Access denied. You do not have permission to view this information. If you need access, please contact your supervisor.
A warning symbol flashes on the screen.
It could just be because I'm only a cadet. There are some files that I don't have access to yet. I contacted my supervisor, but I haven't heard anything back. I don't mean to distrust her, but I can't hold anyone above suspicion.
Poitier shifts her gaze from the device screen.
And what about me? You're putting a lot of trust in me, Liang. Is it really alright that you're telling me all this? A dangerous item stolen from the Foundation, and possibly an inside job at that. That's a scandal in the making. You could have just lied to me, make up some kind of story. It's not hard for a smart kid like you.
Liang gives Poitier a puzzled look.
Why would I? We're partners, Miss Poitier. Hiding information from you wouldn't be right. You told me that yourself, didn't you?
Me?
Yes. The first day we were on duty together, you said you need to know what makes me tick.
She meant that metaphorically.
I did, didn't I?
Poitier seems a little dazed. Liang looks at her, sincerity behind her eyes. Aww.
I've reconsidered it, and you're right. During my training as a vigil, our instructor emphasized many times that trusting our partner was of vital importance. And you, Miss Poitier, have proven to be capable, decisive, and compassionate. I have developed a deep respect for your work.
I think, like, Jojo captures the error correctly. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
We share the same goal, to discover the truth behind the incidents happening in Chinatown. I can't think of any reason why I shouldn't cooperate with you.
Right?
All right. Enough. I'm blushing already.
She's actually blushing. Aww. She's sweet. Ah, crap. Oh, crap. I was supposed to have a collab. Oh, frick. Oh, I knew I missed something. Oh, my bad. My bad.
Damn, girl. I didn't expect my meek little mouse to turn into this.
Collab. How late are you? I'm an hour late.
This what?
Forget it. You've made your point. Now stop it.
Pointing waves the hand, signaling the conversation's end. I got too deep into the story.
But you kind of missed my point. I'm worrying that the Foundation is gonna punish you for leaking classified information. Won't you get in trouble?
Though I may be a vigil of the Foundation, before that, I am the descendant of the Liang family. I'm obliged to do all that is necessary to fulfill my destiny. And given the circumstances, I think providing all relevant information
How
that
professional.
might assist us in catching the thief and retrieving
Tonight, yes,
threatening
tonight.
arcane objects is worth bending the rules. Just a little.
Despite her conviction, Liang can't help but hesitate.
Besides, I'm not under any orders to keep this a secret, so...
Cheeky, and you say you don't like bending the rules. I see you, boo, and I like it. Come on, let's work this out together. Partner.
Aww. Okay, let's try to get through this scene as fast as we can.
Which one is my room again? Oh, right. I wrote it down.
It's a suspect.
Let me see. There it is. I almost went too far again. Now the key card. Where did I put it? Oh, here. Home sweet home. Oh, I'm exhausted.
Who's in the room? The camera-headed girl freezes in place. 2 officers are standing in her sweet home.
Latham, right? It's been a while.
They didn't have keycards in the 90s. There you go. Especially not in Chinatown.
We have some questions for you. Please try to cooperate.
Liang steps forward and closes the door on her behalf. I think they might have had keycards in like bigger hotels. A doe-eyed camerahead. Forgetfulness has many downsides, and being seen as a suspect without being able to defend oneself might be the worst.
May the flow take their souls to the sea in the north.
What are you doing in my room? This is a serious, criminal offense! Get out of my room, or I'm calling the police. The phone, it's right here in my hand. No need for that. I am the police. I need an adult. I am an adult! What? You were that vigil from the hospital. Sure, it's checking off this person. So what do you want with me? I think you already know the answer to that.
Copy that! Please stay behind me. Lily! Awaken. You won't get away.
Next thing to tell me the hotel room doesn't have an ashtray.
I don't remember having a reason to worry.
Oh yeah, you're right. They used to have ashtrays, didn't they? And those are different times.
Easy lah. You won't get away. Thunder to me.
Ice blood.
You're right, there is no ashtray. When an unsuspecting prey steps into a carefully laid trap, the outcome is already decided.
All right, fine. I'll tell you everything. It was me, okay? They said I stole those arcane objects and sold them for money. Well, maybe I did. Ouch!
As she speaks, she backs closer and closer to the wall, but find her until she smacks her oversized head into the window ledge. A particular word in her statement makes Liang tilt her head.
What do you mean, maybe?
Because, actually, I can't remember it.
Oh no, she is head empty.
I can't find my memory film for that time, so really, I just don't know.
Memory film?
This so-called loggerhead girl, and awakened, isn't exactly a tough one. Within 30 minutes, she has spilled everything. Yet despite this seemingly ideal result, neither of the officers look pleased.
So, to summarize what you just said, Latham, you're an awakened piece of a movie projector, which forms a Latham loop. You were designed to play movies, not record them. And that's why you suffer from severe amnesia. You can only recall things that happened within the last 3 days. And after that, you'll forget almost everything. Do I got that right?
Oh no, why did they have this person working at the Foundation?
I guess so.
You guess so?
Poitier's sudden questioning startles the girl. She shrinks further and further into a corner, wedging herself between the window and a nearby chair.
I can see why that friend of yours calls you Loggerhead. You deserve the name. What is going on here?
It's understandable. Awakened arcanists often suffer side effects related to their origins and materials.
So they're not human.
But still, this is quite unusual. So she has no memory of what happened 3 days ago, or even any of the cases she was involved in. So then, she's basically useless to our investigation.
Oh my goodness.
I can only imagine what a disaster it would be if you showed up in a Detective CO7 movie.
Hey, that's rude. How come I'm a disaster?
So they're like those Japanese 100-year ghosts? Yeah, it appears so. The girl, mustering what little courage she has left, waves her metal fist in defiance. But her feeble resistance has no effect on the officers. After sighing in unison, they exchange a glance.
What do you think?
I've made a request for Miss Latham's detailed records, but I don't think she's lying. Back at the hospital, the best lie she could come up with was a hamster riding a stethoscope. I kind of doubt she's a master manipulator.
She's too dumb. Alright. I'm late for my collab, so I'm gonna go to my collab. Let's see who's streaming. Hey, wait! Do I have the power to live redirect now? Wait, can I do that? Can I live redirect now? Wait, can I actually live redirect? Wait! Maybe I can live redirect you into one of the people I'm collabing with. As an apology for being late. How do I live redirect? Where's the button? Where's the button for live redirect? It's there! It's there! I see it! Redirect allows you to keep your viewers engaged across multiple live stream or premiere for people to watch after. Found it! Alright! お疲れ! 今回の配信を見に来てくれて皆さんお疲れ様でした! Ot's Haku, Ot's Raven! I'm gonna try to get and play repo with these people, but if not, I don't know. Go! Do you guys see it? Do you guys see the redirect? Did it show up? Did it show up? I'm not sure if it showed up. Did it show up? Is it there? Is it there? I put it in. Not yet? Not yet? Redirect allows you to keep viewers across a live stream premiere for people to watch after your stream ends. Alright, I think it'll automatically go when I end stream. I think. Let me check. Live redirect YouTube. Under redirect, click add. When your live stream ends, you'll see a confirmation saying your viewers will be redirected. Okay. Let's test it out. Dana minasan. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. We'll try finishing this story. Dana, bye bye.
Time